Good morning. Are we all ready? The final day of Asia. It's been a long road, a very long road, but we're here now. Good morning, everyone. Full disclosure, bit hungover. So I don't know if anyone remembers for Stockholm, the final day of Stockholm that me and Unter did. We're in a ramp-up situation. Unter is not in a ramp-up situation. He is already ramped up. So Unter is going to carry us. Morning, Oren. Morning, Aegis. Morning, Sepulch. A bit, yeah. So, I had I guess, a relatively busy weekend between the playoff streams. My friends came down. We went suit shopping for the wedding. We have achieved our suits. Hit the suit shop yesterday. We went in, tried on the first suit. Honestly, we quite liked it. But then you can't just buy the first suit you try on. Felt like we weren't really doing it properly if we just buy the first suit that we try on. So we had a look around for another suit, and then I spotted a suit. I liked the colour. Wasn't the original colour I planned, but I liked the colour. It fit the wedding theme. And then we tried on the suit. We got the suit. So that's all sorted. We're picking them up later. And then had some beers, watched the rugby. and yeah, we didn't even stay up that late. It was a green suit. I don't know what you would call the color. Like I don't want to say turquoise. That's like not the right color. It'd be close to an Eagles green. If people get that. We're having a very early wagon wheel. Not wearing it for us today. No, we've not got them. We're picking them up. They're getting tailored, adjusted. I think, to be fair, a lot of them fit quite well. It's only a couple of adjustments we haven't done. Where's the bacon brie? Oh, I don't think my stomach could handle bacon brie right now. I had a sausage sandwich before I got here. And every bite was a roller coaster between my body being desperate for the food and then having the bite as my body was desperate for the food. And then my body completely rejecting the idea of food. And that went back and forth for every single bite. But I'm hoping long term the food will do me good. What I need to do before I forget, because we're in a really make sure I don't forget situation today, is we need to do my pick'ems. So this is where I need to try and use my brain to do a fort. Need something extremely spicy? No. ZETA 4-2? I feel like... Ooh, bit of background music coming in. Have I launched into it already? No, we're still just doing brackets and stuff. We got time. I think Falcons will win. I know Falcons had like a really bad look yesterday, but wasn't convinced by a lot of their comps. When they played against ZETA Division last time, I thought they looked pretty good. I think we'll get a very different matchup than a lot of the other ones. So I think I'm Falcons. 4-2 Falcons. Oh, thank you, Criminal Annihilation.
If Falcons lose today, I will burn my house down with my family in it.
Great. Okay, so the stakes have been raised by Criminal Annihilation, who is very much living up to their name with that one. So, the stakes have been raised in the Criminal Annihilation household. So yeah, 4-2 Falcons, and then I have to do 2 predictions for the finals, one in case I'm wrong about Falcons. I mean, if ZETA do get through, I think it might just, a Crazy Raccoon, maybe just Crazy Raccoon sweep either way. Am I not confident Crazy Raccoon just batter anyone who comes to the final? What's also true is, similar to EMEA in North America, I think what's going to happen is the big match is actually in this first one, the lower bracket one, to qualify for the first major. I think once they get to the final, it'll just be, I don't want to say less serious, but there won't be that same edge to it. I think it won't have the same life or death feeling because both teams have kind of got what they wanted by qualifying. So it always seems egregious not to give a team of like ZETA or Falcons quality a map. So maybe I'll go 4-1-4-1. Yeah? Yeah, okay. Locking it in. Locking it in. Believing in Falcons. Finishing my wagon wheel. Narrating what I'm doing. Why is Bet365 a pin site, Chief? It's a place for bets. How else am I going to gamble on the football? No, Polix, no. Contracted, aren't I? Magic hand moment. I feel like he's like recovered. He's recovered from his I feel like they didn't want to let him in that one. No? Give my man some space. Get him in. Magic always finds a way. Alright, ZETA walking out as well. Life or death, this one. I feel like we've been in this situation before, right? Last year, multiple times. ZETA division. So close, but never making it. Best of fives they lost last time. 3-2. Was it 3-2 to Falcons on both occasions, if I remember right? This time, best of 7. They've got a... I don't know if that makes it easier or harder for them. No surprises in anyone's starting lineup, I think, really. Kev a draft when it goes to map 7. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I think this series is going to feel very different. Last time we saw both of these teams play. Ooh, Alfie in. We'll get back to that. Last time we saw both of these teams play, we got a very Zarya-heavy matchup. I think if I'm Falcons, I want the Zarya-heavy matchup. I want Hambin on that hero. I think he really showed up Bernard in a lot of situations. I think ZETA had a pretty difficult situation.
Thanks, Ads, for reminding me that I need to resub.
Thank you, Ads. Welcome back, Greed Dustin? Green Dustin. I can't read. Green Dustin, welcome back. No Preds. We're being cautious because we want to, we don't want it to close too early. Because they always seem to take so long to start these first games. But, you know, maybe today we're a bit more locked in. Thank you, Swaggy Alex, as well. 8 months, tier 1. Thank you very much.
Good day, X.
Good day. All right. There's going to be the battle in the server. But the biggest battle today might actually be in my stomach as it tries to process that wagon wheel. Oh. We'll get some Preds up on that, on the potential outcomes. If I win or lose. I think I'm going to lose. So I think we'll get a bit of a show of hand here. Falcons tried some stuff that can really only be classed as wacky, high risk. Yesterday, wagon wheel for breakfast. I'm living life. Oh, that burp helped actually. That burp helped. The gas needs to escape. Is Unter joining? Yeah, Unter will join when the games actually start, and he will. Unter will carry us through. He will carry us through. Is Lee Jang will be seeing the Han Binston? I mean, thinking back on it, it was such a bizarre run from Falcons. I mean, it was always going to be hard to beat Crazy Raccoon, but it felt like such a weird approach for them in so many situations. Trying the Zen Juno on maps that feel a little bit small for a Zen Juno. I feel like if it's not Havana, it's really hard to get away with such a backline. And I mean, obviously that certainly turned out to be true as well, right? So I don't know. I feel like maybe after yesterday, what I'm sort of hoping if I'm a Falcons fan, is they kind of maybe just, they throw a lot of those comps out the window. And they go out the window, and then instead we're just playing a lot more of the Zarya, Pharah, Sojourn type stuff, that kind of mirror, or Genji Sojourn, something like this. Worth noting, yeah, we mentioned it earlier when we got the lineups right. We have Alpha Yin. Alpha Yin didn't play yesterday against Wei. It was all Pelican. Pelican looked good for it on every hero he played, mostly Genji, but he looked good for it. But they're going back to Alpha Yi for the opening control here. He said in Discord he couldn't come to the game yesterday. Oh, okay, so it was more logistical than it was tactical. Yeah, I mean, I feel with the Han Binston, the type of matchups they're going to get here, it feels like there's less reason to, right? There's going to be no Sigma they're playing into. I mean, also would have Fortnite yesterday, but to be fair, they did just run it against everything, didn't they? I have to say, the best duo in OWCS is actually Mr. X and Unter. Not Mr. X. Fucking. I've been erased by Matt. Both of you did a great job entertaining us and broadcasting the game. Ah, glad you enjoyed it, Rush. I'll do my best today. I'll do my best. I'm gonna need a heavy hand from Unter. Maybe I'll see if Mr. X is available to sub in for me, actually. Or tag team it. You think they'd be happy to play the Amalgam Mirror? It's interesting, isn't it? Because we associate Falcons so much as a Amalgam team. All their success last year. Let's go up to 1440p, shall we? All their success last year really came through that comp. But when we saw them play the Amalgam Mirror earlier this year, it actually felt like ZETA have sort of established themselves, for a period at least, as the best Amalgam team. That's maybe until Crazy Raccoon gave them the business last year on it. Or last year? It would have been Friday. That Friday game. But, you know, the Crazy Raccoon isn't the problem. That's a problem. Win the game, then worry about Crazy Raccoon, you know? Get to the major, break the loss streak if you're ZETA Division here. Break coming third every single time, missing out on the major every single time. Well, I know they went to Esports World Cup, but you know, the two majors either side of it. 3 kingdoms. This isn't a design, that's just how tall lip is. That's fair. Yeah, my guess would be they actually don't want to play too much of the Malga Falcons here, and they're actually, Yeah, you're all good, Rush. I know what you meant. Alright, straight into it then. So Falcons, coming from the upper bracket, pick the map. We'll take Lijiang Tower, they'll ban Ramatra, which again feels like they're trying to go a Zarya direction with this. Zeta Vision maybe anticipating the Zarya here. Options to ban stuff instead of it. They're going to ban Genji actually here, which I think means... Oh, thank you, BS Lights.
Morning.
Good morning to you as well. I think it means they're going to want to play a lot of Pharah here as well. And to be fair, good hero, very good hero for Alpha Yi. Not like Stalker can't match him on it as well, but good hero for Alpha Yi. Good hero for the map. And also very good into the Zarya, right? Obviously, the Ram is maybe a lot of a sort of go-to counter. That's taken away by Falcons. But... Ooh, that's a bit loud. Turn out my end. Whoa. But yeah, actually very good into the Zarya as well. So it could just force it into a Diva v Diva direction as well, which I think neither team is really going to have too many complaints about. We're going straight in. Where is Max? We're actually... Yeah, they're going straight into it today. Alright. And it looks like Diva v Diva, Pharah coming out, Stalker swapping onto the Echo, maybe anticipating the Pharah a little bit here. Also going to be an Ana Juno from Zeta Division, whereas a Juno Brig on the side of Falcons here. So... Violet, in theory, is more vulnerable. Hunter's in a ranked game. This guy. Will he ever turn up to work? I hope he wins it. Falcons now in the game of their own. Trying to take a bit of space on the left-hand side here with the Brig Sojourn. Laura wants to respond. He has full rail. They don't know he's there. Proper notices just now. Stalker's killed Alfie during all of this as well. And with that player advantage, they're going to try and get themselves onto point. Violet is stuck behind here. Behind point, it's a difficult position to play as the Ana. You've got much more limited angles. Hanban is trying to close it down, but he's lost a lot of his HP. Will recruit back onto point, and that player advantage, that pick onto Alfie has opened Falcons up for the first cap. Now, retake angle here for Zeta. No ults to really speak of. It was a bit of a nothing burger first fight. Not too much happening, and it's Falcons playing the back of point. With the Brig Juno, they'll be a bit more comfortable holding from this part of the map. But you see another Brig Sojourn flank here. Proper Anfielder trying to crack it open. Alpha Yi going to respond to that, and it's going to force Falcons to disengage back to point here. Hanban is actually quite far behind. You can see his outline now. He's coming back to help and keep point contested. They're going to regroup here, conceding a bit of space in the middle, but now Stalker's coming around the back as well. Violet has rotated very aggressively forward here. He's going to need a lot of Matrix as self-nade. Stalker's going to look for more here. Flora's awfully low. He spots it. The Pocket's coming through. The Pocket, though, overpowered by the beam. Now looking for Finn, but Finn finds the trade, actually. Falcon's still in control of the point right now. Alpha Yi grouping up on this left-hand side. Violet's going to get taken down, though. And again, the nature of when these fights are happening for Zeta just make it really awkward for an Ana to play in these positions. So Zeta are going to have to slow it down, regroup again. We're getting up to the ult period of the game. It's really going to be almost a 10 ult situation. It's only the Sojourns who are a little bit slow on this one. So now sliding back in. Finn going to drop the Ray. Wants to keep Flora potted onto point. Rays will be mirrored coming out right now. Going for a swing round Flora. He has a chance. Copy. Diva comes through. That's a lot of Matrix onto Flora's direction here. Bernardo's trying to keep him safe. There's a nano barrage thrown in there. Dealing with the copy. One rocket onto Stalker. Needs to find the finishing blow. Difficult from this range. Stalker's slipping away. Trying to play this one, and Proper's found a trade on point, and this is a big dogfight. Hanban's not going to be able to get back into mech. Violet is now back up for point here, but with the loss of that tank, they should be able to force the cap right now. Self-destruct out from Bernard. Proper has the overclock, though, if he wants to go for it. Difficult, though, with that Diva in his face. He's looking for Flora in main. He's still got this full rail. We're going to concede for flip here. Stalker comes in the back. Sticky's onto Violet, but not enough to really threaten his life. Again, they're playing this back of point position here, which I think is just really awkward for the Ana. Overclock comes through from Proper. They are all over him, though. Alfie's going to force him towards point. He's looking for the kill. They have caught Violet behind. The rest of Zeta Division are flipped to the other side here. But it's going to be Flora with the overclock now for the retake. Player down, but they need to make it work. Flora, nothing to shoot at, but there's Diva. They're going to lose Alpha U when this happens as well. Stalker's diving in, trying to deal with this. Proper and Stalker both tagged up a bit, but it's Zeta who are the ones really in the corner. Flora can't find anything. Fielder will finish the kill. And Falcons, they should be good for the first round.
Oh, we can't quite do a sync check, but objective secured, if that's a time for you.
Yeah, my objective is also secured.
Oh, that's wonderful. And it's good to see Zeta Division taking the L as they deserve to, and as we expected, of course. Because nobody here is rooting for Zeta Division as far as I'm concerned. All right, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 3, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18.
Give it that. You do a
17.
flicker pause and we should be there.
I flicker paused.
Beautiful.
12, 11,
That's
10.
perfect.
All good?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's perfect. Hello.
Did you win your game?
No,
Oh.
lost horribly actually. Yeah. And got verbally assaulted at the end too.
This is terrible news.
My weight, my hair color, it's all fucking over.
Self-esteem in the bin.
It's in the... No, I'm not going to keep counting, chat. I'm not going to keep counting. We will see Harmer coming out on the Mauga here for Control Center. ZETA Division, they want to stick it out on the D.Va, which is, a little bit of a Mauga counter. I'll keep it $1, but on a map like this, it can be a little bit difficult for D.Va to find all the space. Wind up face-to-face fighting with the Mauga a little bit too much, and you might see despair for Little Bernard. Over on the coast, we've got a Farah duel happening right now, and Stalker is instantly going to get the better of Alpha Yi. So that is a brutal start for ZETA Division. Now Falcons is going to muscle all over the point and get the cap.
Really hard from here unless Floral can find something in main, but he cannot do exactly that. Pick right back. They have conceded for flip. I don't know if they're just going to wait here, Zeta. They do have player advantage when Alfie comes back. Slightly quicker spawn there. They're going to get themselves back on point. Hanbin, though, has got himself onto the high ground here. Very split. Nade from Violet finds nothing. Hanbin is trying to play it slow on the coast, but will come to contest now. Swing back into White Room here. Trying to get a bit of space. Proper with a body shot here. Torpedoes out. Alfie's going to be really low off the back of that. But Stalker's got his way all into the back. Doesn't hit too many stickies. Pulls the beam out. Can't find a whole lot of anything. But Violet will also just be there. Stalker's all over the backline, but they've lost Hanbin on point. They're going to concede the flip of this, but Stalker keeps finding trades. Wants to look for it, but has to fight both DPS and this D.Va as he comes round. Also a difficult situation for Fielder. Just going to be a TP out. Reset a little bit here, Falcons.
Falcons, really, given the flip here, is a disaster because they continue to trade out in the fight, but they do just start losing percentage on the objective. And now there's really good ults online for ZETA Division as well. The Skipper's going to pull the clock and just aggress through White Room. He takes down Proper. He wants more as well. He's got the Honor Pocket in the back, so there's a counter nano available, but they're not even going to need it. He's going to rip off Fielder's head as well, fully perked up already on round 2. Double slide and an overclock right now. So straight away, ZETA Division right back into the driver's seat. They've got a nano barrage, they've got a ray, they've got so many tools for this next fight.
So many things to throw into it here. Just got to be careful, especially that barrage going to be... Valga's going to be very vulnerable to that. And it's actually an early Suzu out from Fielder as well. So there's opportunity. Again, we see Stalker playing a very flank-heavy role right now. But they're not even going to get a chance to use that flank as Fielder's already been taken down. A nice, easy fight for ZETA Division here. More time off the clock. Still have all their big ults. Nano barrage still going to be a real problem for them.
Jeez, this is actually so tough for Falcons because that Nano Barrage going to make it almost impossible for Harmon to get this cage off. Suzu has already been invested. Kitsune Rush and cage thrown in. Proper actually takes down the Nano Barraging Alpha. So 1-for-1 trades here. Stalker pops the copy. Full Matrix all over the Skipper, but he can't quite find the kill. Burner trades Proper 1-for-1 yet again. But D.Va and double support ultimate online or double support players online for Falcons right now. Stalker's looking for more. He throws in that bomb. Fielder catches a kill onto Violet, and it's looking like Falcons might be the ones coming out on top of this one. Harmon is also matching the D.Va now. Burner's going to lose his suit on the objective, but they want the fight when he pops the bomb. A little bit of a controversial there.
Yeah, it doesn't get it close to getting back into mech here, and now it's going to be late spawns. Falcon's going to be pretty comfortable now in this hold onto the D.Va themselves as well, which will be a little bit easier for Hanbin against a lot of this. And Alfie's even going to make the swap as a result, going on to Tracer here instead.
Over to the Tracer, the Alpha. That means that the backline for Falcons is going to be very vulnerable indeed. You can see Violet over on the Brig. He does not want to get caught out. Really just going to be able to pocket Finn through any shifts from Hanbin. But Falcons, they're much more vulnerable. Both supports really can just get caught out by a Tracer D.Va dive at any given moment. And this is last fight territory for Falcons. They lose the cap. They are going to lose the point here. Alfie, he's already burned his recall, but Stalker, he gets caught out on the coast. The Skipper and Burner together taking him down. Chio's in a lot of trouble up in main, and he's going to fall as well. And Falcons, they just can't survive the neutral game here. ZETA Division make swaps and just win with the D.Va comp that's better.
Really nice play from Flora in a couple of these situations when they've been retaken. Flora's has taken initiative, been aggressive. When he has overclock, when he doesn't have overclock, forces these advantages, and they catch Stalker. We've seen Stalker play a super flank-heavy style here, and this time ZETA really switched onto it. They get the punish, and once you have that player advantage, everything becomes a little bit more straightforward. And right back in it, ZETA.
Oh, little webcam flicker there for Falcons, I want to say. And I don't know, coming through to this final point, do you think we're just going to see a Diva mirror again? Like, it feels like the Malga experiment didn't really pay off. They were good for a first fight, but after the fact, I mean, they needed to keep making swaps. They were on weaker supports. Looks like, yeah, no, Field is on Brig off rip, actually. So maybe we are going to see a Juno Brig comp coming out again from Team Falcons here. Don't want to get chopped up by a Diva. Just going to see a Diva mirror. Yeah, no, maybe all the same. Difference here is that Alfie is being TP'd forward, so he's going to get a good spam angle off rip, whereas Stalker's using the TP at the start. But it looks like Alfie, with that aggressive spam angle, hasn't done much of anything, and there's no real difference going into the first fight.
Tracer out here from Flora as well, so they got both DPS over on point side right now, ZETA Division, but here comes Fielder and Stalker to mirror that one as well, so going to try and turn his attention onto the back line here, but he can't get that close. Fielder is a little bit close there on point. Swing through from Bernard doesn't find all that much, just vying for space, jockeying both sides. Full rail for Proper, an opportunity, doesn't find anything with it. Instead, they're going to try and battle their way through the Diva. Everything comes Bernard's direction, and he's forced to take a bit of a step back. They're trying to force point right now here, Falcons, but Flora is keeping it contested. Now a full pivot from Falcons. They rotate their entire team to the back of the point right now. But now ZETA have a lot of space to work with here. But the flip does go through for Falcons.
Yeah, Falcons get that first cap, and now Burner's about to lose his suit. Proper's found the opening pick onto Flora as well. You'd have to imagine that if you're on Team Falcons right now, when you see Flora on Tracer for all the marbles for a land qualification slot, you start to cheer. It appears they did not learn their lesson at EWC, and they are just going to put the skipper on Tracer. Now he makes the swap over to the Sojourn, but they've already given it away in the first fight. Not only did they lose first fight, losing that cap early on means that they are rapidly losing control of this round, 27% and counting.
Going to see slight support ult advantage on the Falcon side as well. Maybe quite a notable one in the Brig side of it as well. So Fielder might be happy to play quite aggressively with this when they try and come on point. For now, they're going to keep it point contested as well. They've come through the choke now as ZETA Division, looking for it with their opening rail. Flora doesn't find anything, but they have cleared quite a lot of space. But Fielder has the rally ready to go. Proper has this overclock. Hits one. Here comes the rally, looking for a pull in move. Now, doesn't find anything, but Bernard is separated. Wants to kill him before the mech. Can't find the kill, though, so Bernard will get back into mech right now. Overclock from Proper to try and finish the job. Jump shot goes wide onto Finvo. Looking for anything, but can't find the Diva. Violet is in his face. Full pocket, though, and Violet will be traded. Bit of help from that Ray. They lose Proper, but his Ray is still going. Finn does not have a Ray of his own here. Flora's going to leap in. Desperate attempt for a kill. Lands the kill. DPS have found a few, but Fielder's cleaning everything up. The copy from Stalker as well, but he's moved off the map. Pulled off the map. Concussive implosion here. They are able to trade for kill back, Falcons here, but ZETA, they can walk quickly now with all these trades.
Incredibly messy fight for Team Falcons there. They spent so many ultimates and they barely win that scrap. Insane stuff from Flora. Shift out just to shift back in and take down Chio. Now we're at 90% though, and Finn pushing forward with this orbital ray. Alfie in the back has the barrage, hits the comp barrage combo, and that's just going to be all she wrote for Team Falcons in this fight, unless Proper comes in with a trade onto Alfie, but it's not enough. Harmon's going to lose his suit on the point. He's going to hold onto the bomb. Stalker finds a late trade onto Finn. That's massive for their retake. Now Harmon and Finn are going to respawn with the same timing. Oh, Stalker's actually gone down really late, so forget about that. Not going to be a fast retake for Falcons now, as they have to wait for Stalker as well. Still 99-0 lead. Decent ults for the retake as well. Fielder's got that rally. Harmon can go deep with the bomb.
Yeah, a couple of options here as well, and having that self-destruct will be really useful since Flora has the overclock. Hammond's going to want to play aggressively, try and mark him and eat as much damage as possible, so having the extra life with the self-destruct will be really useful. Trying to come over bridge, it looks like initially. Speedring is out. Proper has full rail. They're going to try and swing a little bit. Hammond's going to make the first move. They all turn. Overclock comes out in response. Fielder has the rally here. He is just behind him right now, so he will get the bash onto Flora. Goes for whip shot, but can't get him off. Flora's going to back up to the other side of the map. Stalker is behind him. He's trying to deal with all the threats right now. Backing up towards the point. Rally now available for Violet as Falcons walk in here, but he's choosing to back up to point instead. They don't want to go. Now they try and commit onto Hambin. Looking for the bash timing here. Will just be a bash onto the Diva. Hambin will be chunked. They want him out. Self-destructs out on both sides, but Hambin can't get back into mech. Alfie dies to the bombo, so it's a 1-for-1 trade still. But Bernard is back in the mech, and now he's going to start diving on the backline here, on the ropes here. Fielder's trying to play his life on the edge, but he's completely outnumbered. Stalker's going to drop a copy to try and trade some kills back. Gets the D-mech all over this Sojourn as well. He's one person here, though. He needs more help. Obviously got limited health pool as well. Wants to try and kill the baby. Will kill the baby. Even has a bomb. Chio dropped the ray late in there. Will finish the job. Poco bomb out from Stalker as they go for the recontest. They all avoid it right now, but it's going to be a desperate touch.
One last touch for Zeta Division right now, but they're getting the juggle so well. Proper slides out into main, pulls the clock in the open. Hanbin takes down Alfie. Nobody can touch. It's going to be Falcons taking the round. Oh, unbelievable heroics there at the end from Stalker, dashing in and out, pulling the copy, taking down Burner and the baby Burner. So much work being done by the DPS line of Falcons here. Unbelievably close. In comes little Sparkle to give out the commemorative fist bumps. It was all him. He carried his team to victory here.
Taught them everything they know.
Yeah. Not just a pretty face. Alright, Pilly in for the rest of the series? Agree.
It's interesting, yeah, I was thinking about it because obviously they played Pelican all of yesterday, but I think turns out that was more logistical, like Alfie wasn't available. Rather than tactical.
Missing action for the qualifier match.
Yeah, but he's back today. Back today for the big one to lose his opening map.
Respect. And now they'll sub in Pelly and, hopefully lose the next map too. Fingers crossed. This is a very high stakes game right here. The winner goes to China. The loser goes home.
It's actually, it's also an incredibly familiar situation we get where Falcons and Zeta are going to have to play in this life or death game. And previous two occasions, Falcons come up on top in 3-2 series. We are best of 7 today, but good start for Falcons. And I think if I'm them as well now, I know what's coming next, right? We're probably going to King's Row since Zeta are going to get to pick the map. And maybe some question marks after the comps that Falcons ran yesterday, maybe particularly on King's Row, maybe a little bit of everywhere. We saw some Hambinston, we saw some Zen Juno on the defense, which really felt like it sat quite firmly in the hot take category as Crazy Raccoon really dismantled it with no problem at all.
Oh, we actually figured this out on my stream side. We figured out why we were seeing... Yeah. The reason that we're seeing so much Zen Juno is because Fielder is protest picking Zen in order to make it impossible for Hanbin to pick Winston. Because Hanbin wants to picking Winston. So Fielder's like, look, buddy, if you're going to pick Winston, I'm just going to play fucking Zen. Like, you're not getting the honor pocket. Get the fuck off Monkey. So every single time Fielder is picking Zen, it's because Hanbin's threatening to play Monkey. So instead, we've got Fielder... Yeah, he's counter-picking his own teammate, essentially. But, yeah, we'll see if that has been hashed out in the dugout between matches now.
Yeah, I mean, Sparkle was handing out the fist bump, so it feels like, morale is at an all-time high.
Yeah, I mean, we were watching lots of VODs of Pelican playing Echo in 2021 here, so maybe it's going to be a Pelly Echo day. Maybe we've manifested a little bit of greatness. Yeah, he was John Echo back in 2021 when he was getting Mercy Pocket for an entire year.
Oh, he's good for it.
Oh, he was so good for it.
You enjoying all his hand motions?
Oh, is that Changoon? No, I think that's Changoon in the back, right?
Is it Moby? It's Moby, right?
Yeah, that's Moby. Like, there's literally no way that Changoon is saying anything of substance.
But he's gonna sort of stand behind him like he's in charge, you know?
Yeah,
like,
arms crossed and nodding. Like,
yeah, that's good.
GG Coom? Oh, you're the Ryan from that game before, right? Hey, sorry, I kind of entered your game, mate. That first point recontest beat, that wasn't it, Moby explaining how they're gonna ban Brig on watch point again? Yeah. Nah, we have a mentality gap. I mean, she was alright, she didn't start it. You think Pelly on the up again? He looks way better than Alfie. I think those two are just the same player. It doesn't make a difference.
I feel like Pelican, there's something...
Maybe...
Like, the higher the stakes, the bigger the gap between Pelican and Alfie becomes. Like, just normally, like, in terms of raw ability, I think you're right. Like, they're both just top quality.
He's just good for it in the clutch.
But I think Pelican's better for it. Like, the more clutch it is, the more Pelican is, like, the better player.
Yeah, unfortunately, he can literally never come first, so...
Yeah. It is a shame about the curse. The curse is a problem.
Yeah. He has, like, this clutch factor, but almost gets completely nullified by the curse. Which is completely well documented at this point.
It's a classic monkey paw situation where he wished for the ability to be good for it in the clutch. Unfortunately, what happens is in exchange for being good in the clutch, he will make what feels like a game-saving play, and then his team will lose anyway somehow.
And Violet will jump off the map.
So everyone will always have a lot of respect for how good you are in the clutch, but unfortunately, it'll never turn into any actual tangible result or reward.
It's like he'll be the best Reaper in the world for 2022 playoffs, and in exchange, Lastro will Ajax 5 times in the grand final. You know, like in the runner-up final. Like, it really is a monkey paw situation. I think the more that we think about it, the more that we flesh this out.
We're really getting to the bottom of a lot of things today. It's been a very productive morning.
We are figuring it out. He won Rookie of the Year. News to me, MX FFO 101. He wasn't on my team when he won Rookie of the Year. What would I know about it?
It's really hard to know about things that don't directly happen to you.
Exactly. I know nothing about Pelicans' rookie season.
Kingsray?
Oh, this is unprecedented. This is almost as much of a surprise as the new Drunk City out of respect picks that keep coming up. But
thank you for the great content.
Oh, thank you, Herman645, for the tier 1 3 months. Thank you very much. You're welcome as well. He said thank you for the great content. I presume he was talking to me. I'm going to take the compliment.
Cheers, mate. Cheers. I forgot the older fucks were ever rookies. Yeah, that's the way that it works, actually, is that at one point, everyone was a rookie. Trouble Snot, thank you very much for the prime. Welcome to the Parasocial Friends Club. Enjoy your ad-free viewing. I hope the torture of advertisements is, released from your shoulders. I think Pelican is the GOAT. I mean, that's your opinion. That's why they subbed him in, actually. They said, we need a GOAT. Does anyone have a GOAT handy?
That was what Moby was talking about when he was in emotions. Like, does anyone have? We need a goat.
When he was doing those,
take a goat, put the goat into the team.
Clopping on a mountain, you know. Yeah. That goat, yeah, that goat. Oh, I think Finn is the GOAT. Yep. See you later, Ben Parr. It's not even in the rules, but yeah, you get timed out for that. Grow up.
Have you got more rules now?
I had a fair few rules, yeah. Shiver PNG with the prime as well. Another person succumbing to the agony of advertisements. Welcome to the Parasocial Friends Club. Thank you very much for the prime. Enjoy your ad-free viewing. Shameless ads, you fuck. Yeah, that money's still green though. Like. I can't decide whether to play on my phone or hide behind my sign. Can you help me make a choice?
There's so many things to do during the breaks, though.
You need to get active in these broadcasts.
I might have another wagon wheel.
Another wagon wheel? Jeez, you indulgent little piggy.
I'm desperate for.
I've got
the chemicals that will trend me upwards.
I've got like a massive banh mi in the fridge that I'm gonna tear into at some point. I can't wait.
A massive what?
Banh mi?
You saying money?
Sorry, you're from the United Kingdom. I have a massive Vietnamese sandwich in my refrigerator.
Okay.
How's that, buddy?
Now I understand.
Oh, you're so unbelievably UK. Oh my god. Just insane. Like,
jammy wagon wheel for those wondering as well. Other wagon-shaped chocolate bars are available. They're actually not. They've cornered the market.
Are there any other... Drop a 1 in the chat if you're a Japanese-American viewer for whom Finn is your GOAT. Wagon wheels are so unchy. Mitch, allow him. He's like 35, bro.
What's wrong with wagon wheels? Just because something has been around a long time doesn't mean it's bad.
It is incredibly unk-snack, dude. Like, be
Was
for
it
real.
a little bit of jam?
Yeah.
Talking about this the other day. Jam, I feel like jam gets phased out as you get older, so I'm trying to bring jam back.
Nowadays the kids are eating Ninja Fortnite double ramps, and you're eating wagon wheels. Like, it's actually insane.
I mean, when I was in the shop, I did look at the Doritos, and they had Minecraft on them, so I did consider some Minecraft Doritos, but I thought that would look like I'm trying too hard, I think.
Yeah, no, you're not gonna appear with the kids by doing that.
Guys, I've got the Jack Black Minecraft Doritos. He was on the back as well.
Yeah, how insane is that Reddit thread, by the way? The Unter v Finn discussion thread. It's like it's not possible that I can just dislike him on a personal level. Everyone is trying to like derive like what about Finn's gameplay is why I don't like him. You know, like it's not possible that I just don't like him.
I read the thread and I was like, I don't feel Unter has said any of this or even alluded to any of this at any point, but everyone is just inserting their own reasoning and applying it to you.
Yeah, exactly. Like, unbelievable. Are you bitter and full of hate? Yes, I am. Skipper versus Flora on... Wait, Skipper is Flora. Skipper versus Stalker on the Ash here for First Point Kings Road. Finally, Falcons have woken up and not put Hanbin on Winston. Fielder gets to play Ana without the Han Winston. So finally, Falcons are unleashed. ZETA Division, they can't play Monkey to counter out the Sigma. They have to play D.Va into it. That being said, they've just gotten a tick for free without doing a damn thing.
Yeah, really going to have to rely on Proper to do a lot of the touching here. Hanbin's going to get slept up as well, and it feels like a second tick might be going as well. Hanbin really doesn't want to drop, but if they don't drop and they don't contest point, eventually they'll just lose it. We're at halfway to a third tick already.
Oh, this is an absolute disaster for Falcons. They don't have any point touch presence at all. Chio drops down to the objective. Hanbin drops as well. Nice. Chio and Hanbin both get turned purple, and everybody is going to fall. No chance of a recovery here for Team Falcons. The ZETA Division make it look easy. Just go a comp where you can tap the point with D.Va, go a little bit of spam with Pelican, and Proper just gets caught with his trousers around his ankles on the Symmetra. No swaps coming out from Team Falcons either. They are sticking the comp. They are not sticking the comp. Proper is over to Echo.
Gonna make the swap over now, can match up a little bit more to Pelican. Obviously, probably seen Stalker play more of the Echo a lot more recently for Falcons. Not really a hero we associate probably being the best on, but it'll match up nicely into the Pharah here. Now, coming back with a nano nearly of their own here, Falcons. ZETA Division vote, they have that Ray ready to go. Worth noting, because Chio didn't really have a lot to do in that because they were just forcing point. Didn't get a whole lot of rally at all. They're going to meet on this corner right now, but Finn has that Ray ready to go as soon as Falcons get too close. And I think on an Anabrig Sigma here, Hanbin is going to have a horrendous time trying to disengage this Ray when they drop it. Also got to worry about a potential barrage or even nano barrage soon from above. There's the Ray push now. Hanbin is antied, getting kicked in the face. Defensive nano onto Hanbin so they can counter that Ray out. But now Violet has the nano right back. He's going to drop onto Benar actually. He's going to keep pushing for this kill. They've lost Violet actually. The flank doing everything for Falcons right now. They've not only weathered the storm, they've come crashing in from the side and got all the kills as well.
Oh, nice retake there for Falcons. What do you mean Piplop's not the only one otters? When did I ever throw shade at you to the point that you're fantasizing about physically assaulting me in real life too? Like, unbelievable. Stop standing with Piplop, chat. Stop it. I've had enough. Anyway, Team Falcons, they've recovered. All it took was a nano boost, I think. I mean, Fielder's 30% on his ult, so surely there was a nano boost in that.
That's correct.
But now they've got 4 check marks on the board. ZETA Division, no support ults to speak of. Still, Barrage can be deadly without the D.Va to eat it up. You can't expect Hanbin to get munching, but a nice sleep up in main from Fielder, and now Flora's just going to get lifted up into the sky, beamed, everything in the kitchen sink being thrown at the Skipper in an attempt to take him down, but that barrage from Pelia comes a day late, perhaps even $1 short, as Hanbin gets to eat it, and suddenly ZETA Division have burned 2 DPS ults in this fight for nothing at all.
Yeah, it didn't fight. It's going to be negated a little bit by the fact that they also use Copy and Rally here in response here, Falcons, so they're down to just their Bob for this next hold, but the Nano's not far behind. And it feels like Falcons have really found their foothold here on second. ZETA Division will have that Ray again, but we saw a pretty similar situation that we thought might be difficult for Hanbin. But if Stalker saves his Bob, Fielder can defensively nano again. Maybe perhaps we're actually going to start with the Bob and Proper on the flank. Sticks onto Finn, he will be okay. Bernard's going to get rocked in the front. They've lost Finn though. Hanbin sandwiched them in this little room right now. They're just going to walk forward, and all of that, Ray, disaster.
Oh, Finn, you absolute robot. Ray Jackson in the clutch. Somebody doesn't want to go to China. Love to see it. Let's get the Reddit narratives ready. The reason Unter doesn't like Finn so much is because of that Ray Jacks, I suppose. That's got to be the reason, right? Surely. Get your pen and pad out, guys. Alternatively, you can just insert your own narrative into the thing. You can figure out why you don't like Finn and then assume that that's why I don't like him too. Violet stepping up in main, has the nano boost online. He's looking for something aggressive here. You can see he's posturing quick. Sleep onto Flora yet again. Feels like Groundhog Day. Sleep onto Hanbin now. Let's get a nano going. Nano boost comes out onto Pelican. He dashes onto Hanbin, but the counter nano is money from Fielder. So much damage in Pelican. Just good for it. But get ready for the monkey's paw, ladies and gentlemen, because now that he's clutched, Chio comes in with the counter rally, takes down Pelly, will fall to Finn though, proper flanking it up top, looking for a kill on the Echo. Unfortunately, he is not quite as good a stalker on this hero. He has isolated Finn though, and we all know how Finn is in the clutch. Wait, there's no way he's escaped this.
He slips away here. Proper's lost it as well. Aggressive rotation in from Fielder does turn for a 1-for-1 trade off both Annas. Still going with this baby, finds Flora out of mech now, but Banara's hunting that one down. They will trade for kill. And they survive the ZETA division. They'll keep the cart rolling forward, but Hanbin is alive, and Falcons should be okay to get a touch here.
Hanbin has the pocket from Chio in the back. He's about to have that gravitic flux as well. Touch really shouldn't be an issue for Team Falcons right now. It's going to be a big ult trade on the cart. Finn's orbital ray could be deadly if they can overwhelm little Hanbin. He uses his E very early on. The Bob comes out onto the objective. Big dynamite catches DPS and support both. Bob will be burned on the cart, but now Hanbin, he's fluxing around the corner. He's got Violet up in the air. He can't quite find the kill. Oh, just misses that rock as well. Burner's mech is so low. Everyone is so low for ZETA division right now. All one, all one, all one. Scream the comms in Korean. And now the advance. Proper goes forward. He looks for a kill on. Oh my god, he just fumbles the bag. Perma. Even fight right now, Zav.
Bob has traded Hanbin as well, so this touch is going to get very difficult for Falcons backline and Stalker. They have to do it all, but there's a Diva all over him. Pressure on all sides, shuts down Fielder. Chio is still anchoring point. He's now naded. It's surely going to go, and Bernard will get all the cleanup in the end. And how have ZETA got away with that one? They were so low.
Outrageous clutch from Burner at the end there, taking down both supports, shift after shift, and he's just good for it both times. Falcons, they had the advantage there, but it has slipped right through their fingers. Now we've got Hanbin over to the Ramatra for third point. I don't know how to feel about this one, to be perfectly honest with you, Xavier. He's going to start blocking card inside, but he has to contend with a Nano Blade in Genji already. Stalker is pre-fighted by the skip. Nano comes out onto Hanbin, but there's almost no chance of him pushing anything right now. He's running up in main. He cannot find the kill on the skipper. He gets a big slow, but he can't push with this. He can't advance. The Nano has now been wasted. There's no answer for the Nano Blade anymore, Zap.
No answer. Oh, Hanbin's just going to die as well. Pre-fight, rally in the back throw from Chio. He finds one. He's so low. Fielder and Chio just going in. But Pelican with the blade will clean them all up. But defensive Nano onto Flora helps save him with that one as well. And Falcons, they tried to double down after losing Hanbin early. But now we are in a desperate situation. ZETA division, 50 seconds left on the clock. Self-destruct, nearly a Ray to finish this one off with. Falcons, they need their DPS ults to find value here.
Such an expensive fight for ZETA division is the thing. They used their Nano Blade there, but they didn't win clean. Now Falcons, they're able to survive a little bit longer. They've got the ultimates. Copy comes out, but Fielder goes down pre-fight again. Burner coming in clutch when they need it most, shifting onto that Ana, finding the kill. Proper's Copy has found absolutely nothing. He's been desuited. He might have even been booped off the map here if he's not careful. He is blown out of the Copy. Hanbin is incredibly close to that Annihilation though. Oh, Bob is available for Stalker, but he hasn't used it yet. Annihilation comes out on the cart. So low is Pelican. He kites it back. Stalker still has the Bob, but he's being so patient with it. Proper, Stalker, both finding kills onto the support line of ZETA division. Proper, he will be traded out by Pelly, but I don't think it's enough. I think somehow, some way, Falcons, their discipline was immense. Stalker holding onto that Bob for so long, and he's found the value that they needed. It's a Bob versus the world, and Falcons hold third.
What a big clutch. So important for Falcons there. It felt like they were going to find themselves on the wrong side of that ult snowball after Hanbin's early death, and the trade's just about bought them enough time. And then, I mean, how many times have we said it? The DPS from Falcons come up trumps when their team need it most, and they give themselves a hold here as well. But we've seen this situation before for ZETA division where their attack doesn't always go exactly as they would like, but ZETA on the defense here, always good for it. We've seen them win maps on King's Row specifically from this position multiple times. Ray Jack's replay.
Audio shit in the bed on this. Is the audio cooked or is that?
It feels scuffed. I'm hoping it's just going to be for the replay.
Yeah, surely it's just like one of the observer cams. The game audio was fine before. That Ragex was egregious, I agree. But, you know, hashtag kill Finn, I suppose. Let's get that one trending on X, the everything platform.
All right, Torb, Ash, D.Va, and Akiri from ZETA Division here on the defense, and Falcons.
Oh,
They're threatening it. They're threatening it.
Not again! Not again! Kill Han Binston! Get that trending instead! Make him check his phone and swap heroes! No, don't do it again. Don't do it again. Fielder, he's protesting right now. He's on BAP. I'm not going to pocket you on Ana. I'm not going to give you an Ana boost if you play Monkey, man. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to play BAP.
Heals.
Yeah,
Go
genuinely,
back to
if you stay Monkey Hanbin, get off it. Get off it.
He's out. He's literally leapt out the door. He's committing to it here. Stalker.
And Fielder's weak too. He can't.
Hanbin has won the battle of the wheels here, and Hanbin will be playing the Winston right now. Over onto the right-hand side here. Starting on the low ground here, Bernard just happy to contest point. Don't want to give ticks away as freely as Falcons were willing to. They'll take down the turret. Proper and Chia going to take over this right-hand side. They've actually just got this for free as well. Bernard's going to try and respond now, but this means Falcons, if they start pressuring point, they've given Bernard too many jobs to do, and Proper's just going to walk right past him. Clear floor off the high ground. Stalker's going to find a kill on the low ground. He's a little bit low. They're looking for trades here, but Finn is very much caught in. The Hanbin's going to get slept and traded right back. Finn is still in a dangerous situation right now, but the Suzu comes through. Pocket from Violet is good there, but they lose Bernard. Too focused on keeping each other alive, and they lose the mech here. So even though they win the fight, ZETA Division, it's going to be hard with the baby D.Va.
Oh, Prop is trying so hard to find this kill, but he just can't get it done. The pocket from ZETA Division supports too much. He does it all, but, you know, still can't quite secure that kill. Stalker's taken down the 6-man. Dynamite comes out onto the high ground. That has caught Proper. That is slowing his advance right now. Vincent has jumped up to the corner and thrown his shield down, but I'm still waiting for the moment that he actually does something in this neutral fight.
They got mech.
Fielder is dangerously close to the nano boost, but the mech is back. Hanbin soon to receive this nano boost, I have to assume. In comes Bernard straight out onto Chio. Nano boost comes onto the Genji instead of the Han Binston, which means Han Binston is under a lot of pressure. Proper misses absolutely everything, and Hanbin has just gone down. 2 ticks conceded by ZETA Division, but I mean, it looks like they're going to hold this first point.
Yeah, they're trying to stabilize underneath, but Chio's not going to make it out. Stalker wants a kill, but he's getting full Matrix right now. Really hard for Stalker to get anything out of that. And it felt like Falcon's setup was good for Nano through main, Hanbin and Proper coming there, Stalker on the flank, but this time Proper and Stalker, they just don't find anything with that, and Hanbin's just going to get punished by the Kitsune Rush. And now ZETA Division back to their full first hold positions, in control. 3, nearly 4 ults in the bank here, and Falcons, familiar situation. Might have to rely on the DPS, but I think you can trust these two fellas.
They are reasonably reliable players. Once again, Hanbin has gone for this same jump where he tries to block backline with his bubble. He's 99% on the primal raid, so we would have to assume that he's going to get it done. Stalker has actually copied the Kiri up on the high ground, and he is so incredibly low that he will survive. He will get that Kitsune Rush out as well, and Pelican is suddenly looking like he's in a spot of bother. No touch coming through the ZETA Division either, as the point is just conceded. Han Binston trying as he might to take down Finn. Got his one.
Got both there, actually. A double primal, kill both backliners. What more could you want? Maybe Hanbin was right to keep forcing the Winston. Clean up on the baby D.Va here. Falcons will keep it rolling. Interested to see if they continue to stick to this here. Stalker's going to go over to Ash. Hanbin onto the Ramatra now as well. Now, this part of the streets phase, I think the Ramatra just bullying this D.Va around, just keep forcing the objective forward. Seems a bit more reasonable in this position and on third point where those high grounds are maybe a lot harder to deal with. Oh, Violet! Where? Oh my god.
Stalker. Nothing but respect for Violet there. You know, a little bit of feast or famine gameplay from Big V, and this time around it has not paid any dividends whatsoever. That being said, looks like Proper wants to trade that one out, so he's going to get taken down by the skipper, and this advantage that was gifted by Violet has just as quickly been snatched back by Proper. 4 versus 4 on the card. Pelican playing a very long angle right now, trying to get the 6-man up, but everyone knows where it is. You know, repair that turret, buddy. He's overloading to repair.
What is he up to? He's sending the damage down. Hanbin's going to come poke him out right now. The turret will be cleared. Feels like Pelican's just... He's definitely played Torb before, I'm sure of it. But either way, he's going to keep holding that position on the flank. Fielder is taking the other side instead. Loads of damage going out. Sleep thrown in as well. pressure coming in from Benar in response, but Nano getting a lot done right now. Has killed Hambin, but can't find any more. Falcon's going to try and slow this down, but ZETA, player advantage, they can walk up here. Benar has sniffed out the danger on this left-hand side. Don't know if they're actually going to push and get any kills here, ZETA, or just happy and content to keep their positions.
Oh my days. That nano boost from Fielder, it was available towards the back end of it, but he was just way too interested in putting damage out onto the skipper. No interest in giving Flora help. Flora hiding on the flank, looking for something aggressive, but the nano blade looks to be good. One for Proper, make that two. Down 2.5, he gets the 6th man as well. Burner, he's trying to stall out the card as much as he can. Violet has found a trade. I have to imagine they're going to invest into this. Bomb comes out. Violet is oh so low. 1 HP and a dream. I don't know where he has teleported. He's actually gotten out in all of this, and this is starting to look a little bit dicey for Falcons. They're not closing out the fight. They're not getting these late kills, but Violet goes down. They're not pushing the cart, but still, it's very winnable for ZETA Division on the recontest.
Yeah, Falcons are going to prioritize cleaning up these players behind. I think Pelican is still behind right now. I don't know if they're going to be catching him or if he's just on an elaborate adventure. Dynamite onto Fielder forces him back a little bit here. They're forcing the objective now, Falcons. They have Bob and Annihilation to keep going, but Pelican's Molten Core could slow down a lot of this. Stalker looks like he wants to go very deep with this Bob, but they've lost Fielder while they're waiting for this flag. The knock-up onto Flora, though, will confirm the kill. Dynamite onto Violet forces him away as well. Violet will die thanks to Bob too. Stalker's found a lot, but Pelican on the flank has also found a lot. Annihilation on point from Hambin will expire. Benar is trying to sort out of the high ground, but it comes out. Now Benar will be okay. Hambin has to walk backwards. Sticky turret on the wall. No escape here. And they will be good for the hold in the end ZETA Division.
Walker putting in so much work on that flank, but really Bernard is doing God's work, stalling out the cart. Pelican sneaking in behind on the Torbjorn, giving back shots to poor little Hambin as well. Just a disaster for Falcons, really. Don't know what happened to their support line there. Don't know what happened to Little Proper, because it really did look like Stalker was putting in all the work required to take a win. But now, finally, Falcons are matching the Diva. But, I mean, it may be a little bit too late, to be honest. We're staring down 25 seconds on the clock. We don't yet have this Rally or Blade. And Finn is making the hero play. He flanks, hits the nade, does not find the kill though, and now Finn is a little bit stuck actually, so this could be really dicey. Finn's going to go down to Stalker. Burner's going to lose his suit with no bomb. Consolation for ZETA Division as the Proper has been traded, so it is a 4 versus 4 right now. Bob comes out. Flora is incredibly low. Burning in main. He needs a heal. Flora's Bob has been taken down by Chia. Chia now has the rally on card. Stalker's peeking top. He actually needs a heal. It looks so dicey. Pelican's turret has killed Stalker in all of this. He really did need that heal. Fielder has to touch the card. Burner gets the suit back, and can Falcons even win this anymore? Proper's not back yet.
Violet has Kitsune Rush. He's going to commit it as well. They just want to clear the point. Hambin, he has to buy so much time. He's flying around. He's juking. He's matrixing. Played down from Proper. He's found Flora. He was just walking forward. One more. He gets a second one. Another one. Proper's going to get free. Just when his team needed the most, Proper finds the perfect blade. Stalled out by Hambin. Proper comes in with the finish. They'll clean up Benar, and they're going to third point.
He's just so good for it. He's just so good for it. Proper comes back in the clutch. Suzu eat from Hambin is game winning, and then Proper deflects Finn's shots, takes it to him, gets everything that he needed with that blade. So incredibly clutch. Not out of the woods yet though, as Falcons, they've only got 1 minute and 15 seconds. That is 2 fights to close out this map. Orbital Ray, Bob, great ultimates to play with here, and ZETA Division still haven't touched the cart. Flora, pre-fighted by Stalker, peeking wide in main, and Stalker just takes his head right off. That sticky turret top right needs clearing, but they just want to advance. Stalker swings wide, throws in the Bob. Hambin, or Violet has no TP. Hambin will chase him down and finish the kill, and this could just be the end of days right here, Sam.
Proper is getting his kills late as well. Pelicans does take down the Bob. Self-destruct on the high ground. Needs to get in this kill. Proper's so keen for it. Stalker denies the remake, and that might just be the point right now. Flora's going to rush out, but it's so hard on the Bob right now. He's just going to die on point. Ray to finish the job coming out from Fielder. And Falcons, they might be taking King's Row. They are taking King's Row away from ZETA Division here.
Stop frowning. Anyone that's frowning is going to get banned too. You're supposed to be happy when ZETA loses. You see, all it took was Hambin matching on Diva to start carrying the game. On Monkey, he's just a bot, jumping into the choke, putting down his bubble, and then running away and doing nothing. You put him on Diva, he's eating the Suzu, following up the kills from Stalker's poke, doing everything, like hard carrying, yeah, doing everything. Stop. No, I can't ban you, cat. You've got the mod sword, and I can't be bothered unmodding you, but...
And that's really important in terms of the series. Obviously, there's still plenty to play for, right? It's best of 7, but taking King's Row away, it feels like it's been ZETA's best map all year long, and now they can't even win it in their most important game so far.
Monkey's paw, dude. Monkey's paw.
I mean, to be fair, even that fight before, you know the one Proper started with Nanoblade, where he kills the players on the flank with the Nanoblade, but Pelican was just behind the entire time, comes in, finds a couple of trades, Molten Cores to slow down point. Didn't see any of it, because it all happened, we were all like following the action through Proper and like Stalker on the flanks, but actually, so much incredible value to win that fight, considering all the ults that Falcons invested. Still not enough though.
It's not enough. Oh, it's just such a good play from Pelly. So good. Sadly, the paw. I need Zeta on land, man. No, you don't. No, you don't. You think you need it, but you don't.
Oh, I'm gonna grab some water.
Just don't want Proper at land. Why not? Proper's the GOAT. Finn would go crazy on land. You're lucky you have a sub-batch scorer. All on the say, buddy. Are you scared of Zeta beating you in China? I was literally like, we were talking in team chat today about how we literally want Zeta to go to the lane because they are for sure the most beatable of the three, right? And we have to play them first round. But it's like, I'm literally going to let my personal vendetta get ahead of my desire to win competitively, and I would rather see Falcons in that first round. They put Pelican on a team with Lyre and Hydron. Stacked lineup. Dream team. You're talking about first seed Korea? We versus second seed Korea. Pelican happy did not look happy on Amedi. I wonder why. I really wonder why. Artist played is so clutch. You're welcome. Oh, 오른쪽 하나? I'm told that the honor's right side. That's my understanding of it. I want to restart my YouTube stream. Oh, the 5 people? There's like 40 something of them. Okay, I think this should have fixed it. Let's restart it. Looks good to me. I'm going to bed. I prep Falcons lose. Ban me if I'm wrong. I could never ban you, Danny DeVito. Who's the emergency off-tank signing? You're bringing Hulk to China just to play Orisa? Yeah. What changed about it, Coley? I just restarted it because if I want to keep the mod up, I need to not have music. I was playing ranked with music on before. Kellen, really not want to play Orisa that bad? Kellen doesn't mind playing Orisa. Yeah, you're so right, Thrifty. is pretty athletic on Orisa. Kellen is broadly athletic. He's very physically... He's very physically imposing. When I went to that house, he was really like, it was super scary being in a house, to be honest. Big, strong man, so much bigger than me. Hurts you. Cheers, mate. Cheers. How tall is Kellen? Like 6'8". Well, aren't you just small? Yeah, I'm 5'3". I'm 5'3" and I'm really fat.
I'm back. Are you AFK now?
Nope, I'm here. I'm just ignoring you because I don't like you.
Oh, what's happened? Guys, does anyone know why Unter doesn't like CommanderX?
Let's get a Reddit thread going.
Just getting a Reddit thread on that.
I think it's because like CommanderX doesn't have any hair, to be honest. And like his competitive results in 2021 were like really underwhelming. And I think that like Unter really holds a grudge against people for their competitive results 4 years ago.
It's just, look, when that core lost its inspirational leader, it was never the same again.
Unter hates losers. True, so true. This is actually real.
This also explains why you hate yourself so much.
Yeah, it's a self-loathing.
Esperanza, Diva ban, Kiri ban.
Oh, wait, one sec.
Waiting. Still waiting.
Who banned Diva?
ZETA Division 2. So, could be a Zarya angle, or I guess Malga would potentially be open as well, but I mean, the heroes on our screen certainly look more like a Zarya than a Malga.
Oh, it's a Zarya mirror with Hanbin on Zarya. Nice.
Yeah, it
Falcons up. See you in China, boys.
Yeah, I'm getting reports Majid is literally getting on the plane to China right now already in preparation after seeing these comp lineups.
Majid is actually dapping up the airport staff right now.
Alright,
Yeah,
so
no, I like
we
this mirror.
saw them play a lot of this mirror earlier on when the teams collided in the group stage of the Asia playoffs, and it was actually, maybe unsurprisingly, quite Falcons favoured. Hanbin are one of his best heroes. They're going to run Pharah Genji with this as well, but Pharah can make the Zarya's life really awkward too here. Anna's on both sides as we see Stalker. Nade early on to Violet, Rockets to finish it off, and an early pick for Stalker here. More pressure onto Flora as well, and Banara's just trapped hopelessly deep at this point, and an easy first fight off that nade for Falcons.
So easy for Falcons. Perfect nade from Fielder, and Stalker's just ready to finish it off. Has a good angle, gets it done. Bubble comes out onto... Oh my god. Bubble comes out onto Proper now, and he can just play so aggressive. You can see him laughing to himself after getting the kill. He knows he's going to China. He is ready to apply for that visa. He doesn't need to apply for a visa. He's Korean, and they don't have... They're visa-free entry, so he doesn't even need to apply. He just knows he's getting on that plane. Either way, so easy for Falcons right now. They've got complete position around the objective. I don't even think ZETA Division are going to try and contest it.
Proper gets slept off from Bubble. Second Bubble to get him out of trouble, but they still confirm the kill, actually. So they are fighting for this cap desperately, ZETA, but player advantage now. It's very difficult for Bernard to stay in this position. Rockets raining down from a Bubble, finish him off. And Hanbin still full HP, full charge. Nade comes through as well. Finn and Violet trying to commit for this kill. They can't get it. The cap goes through. Hanbin lives. He'll clean everything up here. And the Pharah causing so many problems for Bernard right now.
So close for Hanbin there. He was so low on health. I feel like he was sub 10 HP at some point when he popped that final bubble. Yeah, 3 HP. Just an unbelievable survive from him. Even without proper, they still had such insane backline positioning. It's so difficult for Zeta Division to do anything about it. Flora glued to the ground on the Sojourn. Meanwhile, Falcons playing DPS that benefit from the bubbles a little bit more. Pharah and Genji can both aggress like crazy with the Zarya bubble. Sojourn, not so much. You can swing and get bubbled out. But here in the neutral, Nano Barrage comes out from Stalker. Counter Nano and Ray from Zeta Division keeping everyone alive. But Chio has found Pelican. Grav comes out onto Burner. Proper's going to clean up the backline, and this is just a zoning grab to slow down Burner. Clean wipe for Team not clean wipe. Chio gets straight at 5v1.
A great late trade for Bernard in terms of that fight will set him up nicely for this next one, but also have Grav and Overclock. But Zeta Division, they might be able to win this next fight, but it's gone also badly for them. It's a 100-meter lead already for Falcons here. They've got the Blade to throw into this one. If they can throw out in this Blade, even if they lose the fight, they force for Grav, they'll be happy with it. An early bubble Blade round the corner, pressure on, defensive bubbles come out. Damage onto Violet, the deflag. Violet ends up killing himself. And now, even with this ult advantage that Zeta are about to have, they are going to be on the absolute ropes defending their spawn right now.
Oh my days, it's just a steamroll right now. 14 Falcons, the grab comes out onto Hanban. 1-for-1 trade, but look at the health bars on Zeta Division's Av. Oh, everyone is so low. It's the skipper with a clock for... Oh, all the marbles, and he is actually coming away with nothing. It's a full push in 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Just a hard stomp. 0-3, yeah, genius play right there. Genius play to take a Zarya Mira versus Falcons. Genius. Ban Ash for the last map, guys. Just give up.
Yeah, unfortunately, not only now are Zeta 3 maps down, they also find themselves in a situation where it's now a match point situation, which means Rascal is inevitably going to ban the most irrelevant hero possible.
Rascal is good for that. He consistently bans total fucking rubbish in the clutch, and this will be no exception. Who bans
to be
Ash?
honest,
Not me.
to be honest, after banning the Diva and forcing the Zarya Mirror, maybe an irrelevant ban will actually be the lesser of two evils.
Oh my god. Just so free. So free. 2 maps were like relatively competitive, you know? And then it just devolves into that. Just devolves into an instant draft gap loss.
Yeah, an absolute disaster. So they've lost the opening Koth, they lost their best map, King's Row, they've lost the Zarya Mirror, which really you would have thought would have been a Falcons forcing them to a Zarya Mirror type situation, but writing their own death sentence there. And now they have to reverse sweep to try and go to China. But I don't know if anything we've seen today has been a precursor to an upcoming reverse sweep. Yeah, like it doesn't feel like. I mean, I guess maybe that's the nature of reverse sweeps. It doesn't feel like you're going to get reverse swept until it starts to happen. But the writing seems on the wall right now.
It feels like. Yeah, no, there is no reverse sweep. Yeah, I'm going to bed with a smile on my face tonight. It's basically the takeaway.
Going to bed early as well at this rate.
Yeah, no, I mean, for all those people that wanted to escape rerun hell, I got bad news for you guys. Bad news for you.
This rerun is also only going to be about an hour long as well, so you're going to get to watch it about 18 times.
Yesterday's one was only 4 hours long, so I think it looped like 6 times before I came back to the computer. But, you know, this time around, God, there's actually going to be a 2-hour VOD tonight. I'm 47 minutes into the recording right now, like it's cooked. It's just over for you guys. Today's reruns are going to sting. It's okay, enjoying the chatters from the rerun. Yeah, it's always good. Like, it's usually just like people that I've never seen before saying hi. You know, like first time chatters saying hi. I didn't realize how common it was for people to come into a stream that they've never been in and say hi to the streamer. You know, like.
Yeah, I always find, because when I run the reruns, I'm always surprised how much chat there is. Just people interacting, asking questions, then about 5 minutes later going, wait, is this a rerun?
This is the inspirational speech in the dugout right now. Look at Flora. Is he ready to be inspired?
Oh.
Back left. Oh.
Doesn't look like he's feeling the inspiration right now.
Any first-time chatters want to say hi? Anyone new here?
Oh, I've got a first-time hi from Wolfenstein. Hi, Wolfenstein. A lot
Apparently
of
the
highs.
troops skip. I haven't had a single first-time high. Like, everyone that said high has no first-time chatter.
I've got a Lord's Toilet 7 with a first-time high. DSB Janky with a first-time high.
Last time high. Oh, first-time high. Thank you, JP.
Last time high.
Oh, nausea with a first-time high. Yep, you make me physically sick.
That's, I mean,
all right.
It's literally
Yeah,
what
it
I
makes
do.
sense. Yeah. The one calling you top 1 shameless streamer of all time was probably the best one I've seen so far. I mean, it's like, I'm gonna be honest. You know what? Like, I'm streaming to make a buck. Like, should I feel shame for rerunning my VOD to make a buck? Like, I don't think so. Maybe that means I'm just shameless. Hello, Rigu. But is there shame that's supposed to be associated with that? Like,
I don't understand.
I'm just making money.
Yeah, because I was going to say, it's like
Hi,
a
everyone.
victimless crime, but it's also just not a crime. It's it's
Yeah.
just a rerun labeled as a rerun. It's
It's a
very much
rerun, labeled as a rerun, when nobody's being forced to watch it. What shame should I be feeling in this situation? I get messages on Discord like, "You fat, greedy, repulsive pig doing reruns." Fuck off! Like I'm.
That was actually meant for someone else.
I'm
That's my
stealing from
bad.
nobody. It's just unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. Like, victimless crime.
Yeah, Smile says reruns are also good for NA people. Yeah, because the 5 AM games are
Yeah,
crucial.
people are watching it. People want to watch those games.
because this game, for example, is the highest stakes, right? Like Falcons versus ZETA, qualifier goes to the first major of the year in China. Lots to play for. But it starts at 8 AM in the UK, and what is that going to be US time? Like 3 AM East Coast? And then even more ridiculous West Coast? It would be quite nice if it was on a little bit later as well. Is this a rerun, though? Yes, Trooper, this is a rerun.
Yeah, this is a rerun if you even care. Unter, what's your Discord? I want to send you furry porn. Unter W. Send that right over, mate.
Oh, they're going to Gibraltar. Zeta Division, backs against the wall, hitting the Gibraltar pick.
Do you reckon they're going to leave the Diva band available and have to play against Han Binston? Surely Han Binston. Surely Han
100%.
Binston versus
If they
Binston for all the
don't
marbles.
protect for Diva, it's going to be a Diva ban from
100%.
Falcons so they can force for Winston Mirror.
I reckon they won't learn. I reckon they won't learn from yesterday's
They're just gonna
mistakes.
ban
It's actually
Prig
gonna happen
again. Actually, no, remember
my
it's a
pennies
match point
together.
situation,
Yes.
so it feels like now would be the time to ban Bastion or a Soldier 76.
Yeah, no, just don't ban Tank. Don't ban Tank. Oh, alright. Friend request on Discord.
I worry it's going to be pig related. It's a Brig ban from
person-
Zeta Division. Do it,
Oh
Falcons.
my god, Falcons, please
Ban
ban
for
Diva.
Diva.
Please ban
Ban
Diva.
for Diva.
I'm begging you.
Oh, they've done it! It's happened again! We live.
What's wrong with you? Well, we see the
Guys.
players' faces as they see the draft. They see the outcome of the
It's
draft.
happened
Look at
again.
Flora. He's like, these fucking morons. These fucking morons. Again.
For everyone wondering
Bernard
if
is
this...
praying.
if anyone wondering if this is a rerun, no! It's just happened again! Zeta have fallen into the exact same trap. Oh...
Oh, that is an insane cock nuclear. Jesus, thanks for sharing. he sent me the furry porn as advertised. Those artists are crazy with the perspective. Like, crazy with the perspective. I feel like Zeta just has no clue when it comes to like the concept of protecting. You know, like really important sometimes to protect. Like maybe I was a little too protect pilled in my series, right? Like I'm banning Lifeweaver in a desperate attempt to continually protect honor. These guys, they just always do the second ban, no matter what. It's like, oh, okay, Diva's open, so we're gonna do the second ban. They're completely unfamiliar with the game of chess that comes with banning, and now they just have to play against Han Binston. The only upshot here is that Zeta Division have better supports for this comp, right? Like when Chio is banned out of Brig, he has to play Kiri. Violet has to play Kiri. But there is a Winston gap here, for sure. And again, Flora, Pelly, no god tier Tracer player for this matchup. Proper Stalker. Demonstrable god tier Tracer player for this matchup.
Infinite god tier Tracers for this matchup.
Yes.
Alright. ZETA Division, life on the line. The opportunity to go to China is very much on the ropes right now. Stalker is going to start the Hanzo as well here. He's been good for it in a lot of situations and will start looking for this duel early with Flora. Jump onto the high ground from Bernal. Will get chased out of that one. Suzu has to be committed. Deflect actually forces that arrow back in Stalker's direction. And Flora can swing a little bit here, but only one dink. Anticipates for pressure from Hanbin and takes a little bit of a backstep. Now another bubble onto the high ground. Stalker will be forced off it, but he can quickly retake it. Violet half HP and Proper will finish off that kill. Bernal is going to be forced back right now. They've got a bit of space still, ZETA Division here, but they're low on HP and Proper is hunting down more kills.
Yes. Yes. Alright, deep chase here for the Han Winston, but Proper has to play it safe. He does not have the recall. He cannot go any deeper than that. Either way, that's the first fight done and dusted. Flora's matching the energy on the Hanzo, but look at this. Pelican is forced to play Genji into a Winston mirror right now. Jump top for Burner. He's taking a lot of damage on the chin. Looks to be okay for now. Flora flanking around the side, but he can't find much of anything. And again, Violet has been first blooded.
They're going to jump on Flora right now. He's going to get naded on the way out. 5 HP. Hanbin will finish that one. Now stuck in the open is Finn. He gets his head taken off. All the cleanup kills should be there. Zap down onto Pelican. 1.5 minutes gone, and ZETA Division don't seem very close to any kind of meaningful progress here or any kills. They have the Nano. Fielder will have one as well. Hanbin substantially closer to the Primal. Well, 15%, but it feels bigger. Stalker's going to have his ults quicker as well here, and ZETA, they need something. They need something to really, just to gain any momentum in this map.
Not a lot of momentum on display right now as ZETA Division. Again, they go for their little soft push up top. Hanbin receives the nano boost, and down goes the skipper in the flash. Stalker manages to find another kill onto Violet before being taken down by the nano instance. There's a one-player advantage right now for Falcons. Burner's slept up in the back. Pelly is going to be chased to the ends of the earth. The pocket is good, but maybe not good enough as he drops down into main, out of heal LOS, and Proper finds the kill. Burner's actually found a kill on Fielder in the back, but Hanbin has traded out with the same. And Hanbin, he still has the primal rage, which Burner does not. So we are no closer to this first point hold actually being broken open by ZETA Division right now. They're going to get past the first archway, but look at Proper's position. He's looking for another kill on Violet. Violet in a lot of trouble, and Burner is just dead to nothing in the neutral. The burn instant getting nothing done.
And this late kill is going to allow Falcons to get themselves back on this high ground, back into the hold that's been so good for him so far in his defense. Coming down to the final minute here for ZETA Division. No Nano, no Primal. Flora onto the Sojourn now as well. Pelican dives in. Will get forced back here by Chio. Kitsune rush on point. I think that is from Violet. And actually onto the high ground to clear it. They get one kill, but it's only a 1-for-1 trade. Hanbin's still there as Violet's going to have to TP back. And now Hanbin, he's on the chase. He has Primal. Chio is popped for Kitsune rush as well. Sleep onto Hanbin. He is woken up. He will take a bit of a back step here. Pulse bomb also goes down, and Falcons, they just about get a kill in the end. Navarro stuck in the corner right now. Huge cleave for Hanbin right now. The bubble is still there. She will come and finish the job. 40 seconds left on the clock. Falcons did invest a fair amount for that. 3 ults they now only have for Dragon Strike. But ZETA, all going to rely on this Nano Blade for them now to save the series.
Nano Blade, a clock if it goes long, but really, it is so tight for ZETA Division right now. They need to win 2 fights in order to cap with this current card position. We've got Burner jumping to ground, low ground, but already we have a flanking chill, and Finn is dead with Nano in the Chinaland qualifying fight. Finn is dead with Nano boost. Blade comes from Pelly, but the Monkey's Paw is far too strong. He's good for 1, but will he be good for a series? I have my doubts. Ready to dash onto Stalker right now. Famously good for it, but not good enough. As Stalker takes down Pelly. Violet is glued to the objective. No Suzu, no TP target. Burner's on the cart, waiting for Finn to come back with the nano boost, but he cannot receive it. Finn is here in main with the nano, but Stalker finds another kill. The skipper, the last hope. 1 versus 3, but he can't even pull the clock.
65.
A hard full hold.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Honestly, 65.41 meters, and it feels like they're actually lucky to get that.
Oh, hello, Gabriel. Long time no see. Groovy. That's so awesome. That's so awesome.
The longer we go through, the greater the gap feels. And now Falcons, all they need is just 1 good fight, and they'll have it.
Just lost at the draft, really.
Yeah, I mean, when we were feels like a long time ago now, but on the Lijiang, the King's Row, we're playing more of these Diva mirrors. They're losing Zeta Division, but it's within reach. It's within reach for them, you know? Like, King's Row comes down to a sort of final fight situation. A couple of things don't go Zeta's way. Even the Lijiang Tower, close on both of those points as well, but as soon as we've got later in the series, it's just been all Falcons here. And Falcons, I guess, a flexibility victory almost.
Arnben. Oh my god, no, don't do it, Falcons! Don't do the Malga! I remember there was a time where they full held Crazy Raccoon and then Smurf ran it down mid for 4 minutes straight on Malga and just gave it away. Don't do it again. Don't let history repeat itself. I know Harman wants to disrespect the enemy, but I just can't see Finn go to China. No, good. Harman's back on the Winston. The winning formula, the Han Winston. Come on now. Alright, TP for Fielder straight over to the high ground. Already has a good position. Burner's already taking a beating on the chin as well. Stalker, oh, he's already threatening a one-shot onto Flora.
Flora's going to DP kit, manages to survive. Stalker with a Sonic up top, sees everyone up here right now. But Falcons just moving point. Violet with an opening pick here. Now Pelican's going to try and reach for more. Deflect comes out. Stalker will hold the arrows for now. Can't find anything so far. Cart is still moving though while they wait for that respawn to come through onto Fielder.
No cart control for Zeta Division, relatively speaking. We've got the Tracer versus the Genji. Genji can touch cart, but Winston can really block that out quite a lot. So Pelican, he has a very difficult job ahead of him. Needs to find himself dueling Stalker up on the high ground. But if he's constantly on cart duty, he's just going to lose the trade. Stalker opens up with a pick onto Violet and Flora. Bye-bye, Finn. Bye-bye, Chengun. See you, boys. Better luck next time.
Pelican will get traded going in for that kill. Banara's going to get slept. He will get assassinated. And it's just going to be a tap in here for Falcons. The Han Binston, more than good for it right now. And Falcons are going to China.
Falcons go to China. Zeta Division go hang in a body bag for the 15th time in a row. My heart goes out to you guys. My heart goes out to you, really. When does the reverse sweep start? You just missed it. You just missed it, buddy. That was
reverse
pathetic.
Sweep will be happening in the rerun.
Oh, crazy that they go to Gibraltar again. They have first ban again, and they first ban Brig again. To get counter banned off Diva. Like, how fucking stupid can you be? Seriously. I banned Ash instead of Tracer once. These guys just immune to learning from trauma. Genuinely, trauma is useless to these guys. Like, what a joke. Oh. Shocking performance.
Shout out to Stoner King 06 for timing themselves out, which is quite similar to what Zeta Division have just done, timing themselves out of Overwatch until stage 2.
I've already told you the story of what Chengun did to me and why I don't respect him.
Is this for Western culture situation?
Yeah, the Western culture situation. And then there's more on top of that.
Oh!
But, yeah. I think I've told you before.
I might remember, but, if I can keep it a buck, I'm not in my highest functioning state right now.
Yeah. I was in Korea at the time. Maybe that's it. Maybe that jogs your memory.
It actually doesn't. It's alright.
Okay.
As the beautiful thing about having a poor memory is you just get to experience things again for the first time, you know? Oh, I feel like I actually don't know this.
Oh, well, now you do.
Yeah. Yeah, now I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feels like a good reason to hate them, though,
yeah,
right?
It's really, really hard. Even if I want to play devil's advocate, if I want to play devil's advocate in this situation, it's actually quite hard. Quite hard to.
Yeah.
Quite hard.
It's like all of them too. Like all of them.
Yeah,
like, it's insane.
Feels really, what's the word? Unprompted.
Yeah, just respect.
Well.
Anyway. I'll let the interview play. I'm gonna go take a piss and stuff while we get ready for the next match.
Alright, Stalker interview here. An actually unbelievably straightforward series for Team Falcons. Really, I feel like the build-up in this match, we were talking about Falcons v Zeta. Again, the third time. This time, can Zeta change anything? They've come close twice. This time, they don't even come close. They're just absolutely blown out. Questionable drafts. Underwhelming performances. Where was the star player for Zeta? Where was the step up from someone when they needed it most?
어제 했던 피드백은 아쿤전에 대해서 저희가 결승 갔을 때 그거에 대한 대비만 했지 제타전은 따로 준비하지 않았습니다.
제타전은 따로 준비한 게 없다.
예.
그러면 오늘 경기 과정들을 좀 얘기해 볼게요. 특히나 마지막 세트 좀 얘기를 해보도록 하겠습니다. 지브롤터 나올 줄 예상하셨나요?
설마 하긴 했는데 진짜 할 줄 몰랐습니다.
아 설마 했는데 진짜
Expected a way closer game. I mean, yeah. I think we all probably did. I mean, I still had Falcons favored, right? I thought they were going to win. But I was expecting, you know, like, I thought was it like 4-2, 4-3 maybe.
오늘 뭐 킥이라는 얘기도 있었습니다. 오늘 전체적으로 좀 어땠습니까? 분위기 자체가 분위기 자체가.
어제 아쿤전 할 때는 저희가 뭐 말수가 평소보다 조금
I expected way closer games the entire playoffs. I mean, yeah. I mean, we've been treated to a lot of high quality games in both in Korea and even in the Asia playoffs. You know, when you think of the group stage, but
자신 있으십니까?
네.
been a pretty underwhelming Asia playoffs.
몇 대면 예상하십니까?
오늘도 똑같이 4대3 하겠습니다.
아! 알겠습니다. 크레이지 라쿤한테 기다리고 있는 크레이지 라쿤한테 마지막으로 한마디.
마지막에 이긴 사람이 승자입니다.
자 여기 팬분들 굉장히 많거든요. 팬분들께도 마지막 한 말씀
Does anyone know what happened to Lee Si-yoon?
그래서 이기는 모습 보여드리겠습니다.
Why is she not here?
박수 부탁드리겠습니다. 자 이렇게 스토커 선수와 인터뷰 모두 마무리 짓도록 하겠고 저희는 준비하는 시간을 가지고 그랜드 파이널로 다시 돌아오도록 하겠습니다. 오늘 스토커 선수 승리 축하드립니다.
감사합니다.
The next game is right after this, Crafter. An innocent question met with a bullet, but the next game is right after this. We'll probably take like a good sort of 10-15 minutes because obviously Falcons have only just finished this series. Not that they'll be too tired after it on. So we'll get Falcons versus Crazy Raccoon, a classic. Obviously, Falcons have been on the wrong side of this fixture quite heavily the past couple of times. But really, I don't know how... Obviously, Falcons will give it their best shot type thing, you know. They will be playing to win. Plenty of pride between these two teams. But you have to say, the job is mostly done for Falcons. Qualifying for the major, that's the important thing. Have Chinese qualifiers for the LAN happened yet? They've, as in for the Chinese teams, they're starting right now. So I think that they had like a pretty big sign-up. Like I want to say... I can't remember exact numbers, but like 500, 550 teams that they're going to now filter down. And then starting next week, and then the two weeks following, there's going to be a series of like essentially the OWCS China regular season and so on. So they've got like a lot to get through in terms of cracking it down. Oh, they've put a 33-minute timer up. This is a disaster. This is a disaster. Oh, have they not factored in how many beers I had? Seems really weird they wouldn't factor that in, honestly.
I have goosebumps.
33 minutes gives me time for even more. Ooh. There'll be no beers in my immediate future. Honestly, I might even be a lie. 100% not getting a quick play going. There's a 0% chance, Panda. You can refund yourself, but there's a 0% chance.
Oh, the next match isn't for like an hour. I can actually play more comp.
Yeah, you're gonna boot it up?
Yeah, I'll do it again. I'll do it again.
Alright. I'm gonna leech your content.
Quiet down, Mr. Whatever your name is. What's
Aaron
this Rock
Keller.
React video? Yeah, Mr. Aaron Keller. Let's try this clip on for size.
Why every time do I see Aaron Keller am I hungover? What's the connection here?
He's just always it. Max, can you cast a map without doing that weird thing with your arms? I hate you, Ryan. Don't hurt me like that. It's like just a lot of bullies in my chat, you know. Fair enough, though. It kind of mirrors the streamer. Anyway, let's watch this Rock clip.
The community is a reflection of the streamer.
True.
Finally can cast some quality gameplay. You feel like this is going to be like
Who's talking in this clip?
an hour Loki just playing the game type of final, not that bothered.
All right, let me get my account right. Burner is worst tank than Milgaru. Thank you for your opinion. It has been noted. All right, if your master's in OWCS, queue up, please.
That doesn't apply to
Stream
me.
repo. We decided as a group, Ryan, that we weren't going to buy repo because we're all 30, and every time we buy one of these games, we play them for like 2 hours and then give up. And now we had one friend that used to be like crazy about wanting to play these games, and he would always pressure us to buy them and then make us play them for more than 2 hours. And he's gone now, so without him, we're just not going to buy the shitty 2-hour games anymore. No one is going to QOS, man. Shut the fuck up, Jelly Mesa. I'm going to get a game, and then we'll see who's laughing.
What rank is Unter? What are you now? You
Low.
Masters?
Like Platinum 1. Yeah, I
Oh.
think I'm Masters 3.
On all roles, or what are you playing? DPS?
No, just I'm on support. But I think Masters 3 is already like slow queues in those, like really slow queues. I had to queue for like 15 minutes before to get my game.
You're getting dangerously close to too high a rank to get a game.
I don't think there's any people that are like GM minnows. I think everyone just plays on low accounts or plays other regions.
Thoughts on adding
Can you
coaches
VPN
to
to Singapore?
FPL so they can learn how hero bans work? It wouldn't help ZETA division.
You think Rascal hasn't had enough reps yet? Rascal and Chengun together. It's a reps issue. Like they've had twice as many reps as me, and they still haven't figured out a goddamn thing.
It's crazy recruiting the Falcons today. Yes, we're a while off still, but it will be coming up. The grand final.
It's like 45 minutes away, right?
It was like a half-hour countdown, but now will also be a half-hour countdown to walkouts. Yeah.
Walkouts, fan cams, face cams, fan cams, map pick, map ban, fan cams, face cams. I popped. Yes. It's Rialto.
But Platchat said only Korea knew how to ban. Interesting.
That's interesting. I mean, I would trust Platchat.
I'd consider myself interested.
Is there a plat chat disrespect button that we can press right now? What happens if I hate on plat chat? Do I get mod? No.
Do I want breakfast cooking? If so, how many hash browns? Can I just have like a couple of sausages, a bit of bacon, and some hash browns? Not loads though. If that's okay, thank you, Matt.
No way the surgeon has done that. Absolutely outrageous. Just ridiculous.
You will speak to the chef? Great, thank you, Matt.
You're looking homeless today, Unter. I love it. I literally shaved today. Like, how can I look more homeless today than yesterday after shaving? Like,
No game audio from Hunter? No, otherwise we'll be in an echo situation and nobody wants that.
yeah, you watching me play?
Yeah, just it's just
Goddamn.
it's a relaxing experience, just watching some high quality Lucio gameplay from my favorite comfort streamer.
Comfort streamer. It makes me happy to know that I'm your comfort streamer, Zev.
Yeah,
I mean, like, I am playing like 1-for-1 trade play style, but I am low-key carrying this game at the same time.
you're actually
I
unironically
did boot that monkey off the map at the very start of the game. Like,
cracked for first corner hold. Actually, every time you've gone in, your team has always traded like your life for free. So it feels like we are.
yeah, well, because like when I'm going, it's like it's a good time. It's a good time. It's good timing. Like we're getting staggers on their supports. Like those are game-winning staggers. Don't nade me. The physical ain't really there no more, but here's Prime, right? He has no interest in using. Maybe Hunter can teach Zeta a little bit. Don't ban Brig 2 matches in a row in Gibraltar when you don't have a monkey player and Diva ban is open.
Just stop going to Gibraltar as well, maybe.
Yeah, like when you have first ban and you have a one-trick player, protect your one-trick player with a protect ban for the first ban. Free advice, guys. Usually you would have to pay like $60 an hour for that.
And believe me, he would make that entire point last an hour.
I love to labor a point. Where's that primaling Winston? Oh, there he is.
And Esperanza as well. They did get full cap twice, actually. I forgot they also got full caps on the Amalgam Mirror. That one feels a bit more excusable. Not that like at least the matchup they want.
BDSM Gandhi, thank you very much. Welcome back to the Parasocial Friends Club. My car just got totaled today. Take my money. That's money well spent, mate. Fuck, we never killed that Ana. Should have gone for the Brig. Now their monkey scaled. He's got chain lightning. Like, how to win? I want a taxi, but like I also want to stop deaths.
Someone said Zeta didn't win a fight in the last 2 maps. That would be... And actually, that's not hyperbole. That's a true statement.
Didn't they win like half a fight on Gibraltar? They didn't win a fight on... That Sojourn has died immediately. You good for this, Speedy? Oh! First monkey jump boop of the day. Briggs aggressive. Not ideal. Hey, Unter, how do I get VIP? You don't. Oh, low key. Gotta stop. Gotta stop getting myself traded on third point. All in style ain't really working for me.
Why are all coaches diamond players? Aren't just masters?
Close enough. It's probably because they don't play the game all day like the players do, you know? And
It's like
playing video games all day really contributes to being high ranked in video games, unless you're
time
like a
invested
genetic prodigy.
elsewhere.
Yeah. Oh shit, that boop has not done wonders for us.
Who was that coach? I want to say they're an NA coach who would always sub themselves in to prove a point. Like, would be like, you're playing it all wrong. Let me show you how it's done.
At least something Smash would do. I have beaten. I'm doing this. Please, one heal.
Can't remember who it was. There was a North American coach who would always do it, be like, like you're playing this matchup all wrong, and then they would sub themselves in, and then just tremendously feed for a map. I mean, like, there you go.
Oh yuck. Was that an American coach?
It was at least for an American team. Yeah, no, it wasn't. It wasn't. No, it wasn't anyone big. Like, it wasn't anyone successful.
Jake did it in like a literal sense, you know? Like, he actually...
he just played half a season, yeah.
Yeah. Jake was insane for that. Like, the king of the player coach.
I feel like every other situation I've heard of it happening is always just been like a comedy moment, you know? Like, I think there was one time in Overwatch League, we were playing Paris or Vegas, whatever they were called at the time, and Jamie was taking a shit. So we were waiting for the next map to start, and then Chris was like, oh, that's fine, I'll just play. So then Chris played a Parisio attack on Sombra versus Vegas, and we full capped.
Monkey.
Is that Chris Fury? Yeah. Sub yourself in to play Sombra. Win the game.
Why is this team so nice?
I've got the audio on. Are they giving you positive vibes?
No, they're so PMA. This guy's just like having fun. Can you stop fucking inting? Allow me, Speedy. I know I have a couple more deaths than the others.
What are we? You know, Sojourn's on 5 as well. You know, you're not alone.
Where are my drops, bro? Are the drops not on? If there are no drops on, that's Craig's fault. Tell me briefly, are the drops not on?
I feel like they normally are on.
Drops
They're normally good for leave. I think most of the time they just leave them on.
I don't think I've ever seen Unter actually play the game. You know, it's pretty rare nowadays, mate. I'm 27. It's just my work now. It's no fun anymore. But, you know, nose to the grindstone. You think I go for like a little... I know that Speedy Speedy's hard carrying me. He's told me that I should stop dying, but I'm feeling this overwhelming mind-controlling urge to go for the moth boop in 2025.
Yeah, but he didn't tell you to stop taking risks. He told you to stop dying.
Well, I'm gonna die doing this. Like, I never hit this boop. Like, I never hit this boop, and I always mess up the timing, and I always die.
A first time for
Let's
everything.
give it a go. Yep, messed up the timing. Didn't die though. He's probably silenced in game. I think he's like really racist.
Who's Speedy?
Yeah, his vocabulary's nuts.
Verbose.
What am I doing? Oh, he's so verbose, dude. He has so many locked words in vocab. Oh, he took the mega from me. Let's see what he has to say.
When will the close games of the day start? We're watching it
He's
right
got-
now.
There it is.
Who wins grand finals if every team has to play their coach on tank the entire series? I'm pretty sure
A
Smashy
lot of
actually...
coaches are tank players.
I swear Smashy was telling me he played the other day, or like pre-playoffs, he played
He's
a
like
scrim
diamond on tank now, bro.
and he won.
He's so ass.
Who, Smash?
Yeah, he's so ass.
Might be says more about the other team situation.
Yeah. Super winnable.
Do you guys use Vaxter for scrims? I don't know exactly what code they use, but it's a version of that, I think.
Just keep stalling. Super winnable.
If Smurf counts as a coach, I feel like you're changing the rules a lot to get him in that category. Oh, is Vaxter the aim training one? Which one's the one where it's just like you have the like ready up function? DKEH? Okay, yeah, yeah, it'll be
scrum time.
Yeah, it'll be a version of that. Jamie says your story is.
Oh. I'm dead. What am I doing here?
Oh, I actually was spreading misinformation. That Jamie says my story was wrong. It was Landon who went and took a long shit. Yeah, that's right, actually. Because Landon was taking a long shit, so Jamie moved on to Landon's PC to play support, and then Chris hopped on the Sombra. Which probably is just a bigger indictment of Vegas, actually.
Beating for no reason? Like literally no reason. Oh, horrible. Speedy's not unhappy with me. He's super unbothered, I think. Beating for aura and hype moments? Yeah, we got aura and hype moments.
Do you want to see more hype moments? Was trying your best to avoid F1 spoilers, then second I sat down at my PC, immediately opened BBC Sport. Now do it! Muscle memory working against you.
Where is Tracer? Where's Kiri as well? So lost. All right, you think we can fit more games in? How long on the timer?
Have a goose. We're at 13 minutes.
I reckon if I get a quick game.
Yeah, I mean you already missed the start of one game because you're in a match, so
True.
why break the streak?
Yeah, look, it's 15 minutes until the very beginning of Prod, dude. Like, yeah. Surely. Is Unter going to sub himself in for Bliss in Hangzhou? Maybe not. Let's get a Speedy duo going. Maybe it's better if Speedy just farms me in game, you know what I mean? Maybe that's a better outcome for the stream. If I go against him, he shits on me over and over again. He said, fuck you. I was flex queuing at the start. Trismel followed. Speedy can pass on the message to Truth himself now.
Got your ass up at 5 a.m. to watch the F1 so you knew the spoilers would get you. That's dedication. I struggled to get up for this game at 7 a.m. It's literally my job.
You tank and show Burner how it's done. I literally can't. I literally have nothing to teach Burner, is the problem. Recently, I saw a Reddit post asking why you hate Finn. So why do you hate Finn? None of the answers. I'm not going to tell you, but none of the answers in the comments are right. Like all of the responses in the comments are so stupid. Like
not even the one about him sometimes being the weak link. It's because he's the weak.
Not
link,
even the one about like how his ult usage isn't very good. Like
I love it when it's something. It's the sort of thing as well where I don't even the logic doesn't even within their own framework of thinking. They think that a person would go from no opinion to actively hating a person because their ult usage isn't as good as it should be.
yeah. Who is Kim Min Jae? That's Kellen. Finn said mean things to Unter in Korea, I'm guessing. You see, like, finally we've got someone with a brain, you know, like someone with like some deductive reasoning abilities instead of projection abilities. Like
I don't know.
I think it's the old usage. It's the old
usage. There's a thing. I can't remember where I saw it, but I remember reading it one time where someone was talking about the idea is if you ever look in, say, a Twitter thread or a Reddit thread, just watch and see how many of the comments are basically just someone who takes whatever the topic might be and then just very quickly turn it into something about themselves or their own opinions.
How can I make this about me?
Yeah. And it's the exact same thing of like, why does Unter dislike Finn? Well, I can't think of a reason, but it's probably the same reason as me.
I don't like Finn because of his ults. I said it. They got to kill the shield bot.
You don't like it?
Why is there a shield bot? Like, nobody needs practice shooting around a shield, dude. Like, it's just annoying.
You get a second coffee? That seems reasonable.
Jeez, double Joe?
Double Joe in.
Do not use this guy's sense, you will D-rank. Yeah, whatever, mate.
Little do people know, that's actually the real beef between Finn and Unter is they don't like each other's sense.
The sad truth is that I've been higher ranked than 99.9% of my chat at all times. Like, with that sense. Like, that sense hasn't changed since the glory days, you know? So...
Making a new Reddit post right now. Why does Unter hate the shield bot?
It said something mean to me in Korea. Exclamation mark circumcision? None. Did Finn glaze Yaki? Yes.
The shield bot has bad ult usage.
Fuck's sake. The shield bot's ult usage is actually outrageously shit, and I just can't stand for it.
How long to the next game? I think we're at 7, 8 minutes on the countdown, but that's till walkouts, so we're probably in a closer to 20-minute situation.
Would you hate me if I had bad alt usage in Korea? I could never hate you, homosexual. Be for real. Alright, get in the TX.
Are you talking to me?
Anyone in the stream, get in.
I'll let the people take on the chat.
The chat. 1v1 CommanderX? Nah, that wouldn't be fun.
I'd win and
Did I
then
pop
Unter wouldn't
those?
like me anymore.
Exactly.
Because that's actually that's the beef
It's hit
between
the
Hunter and
Reddit
Finn. It's Finn beat him in a TXCXX, and now, unfortunately, Hunter's ego is permanently bruised.
1-0 in TX. 2-0 actually. I won the last one too. Alright. And I'm not verse speedy. It's nice. 100% win rate? It's true, homosexual. We don't lose here. Until the comp game starts. Nah, that's sleep though. Hey, another day at the office, guys. Come on, get off it. Get off it.
Chris won't be needing Twilight
Needing
anymore.
Twilight anymore. Joe's gonna call you a slur. I can feel it. He did just join the voice channel. I think. Any choice words, Joe? Any choice words? Nah, don't worry. He's got nothing for me, guys. Thank you very much.
What is this guy
Joe's the
Elvis
fucking
Presley?
Naga one trick shitter, yeah? Like, I remember this guy. I remember getting this guy before. It was like Plat, Naga came out, GM.
When you find your calling, you find your calling.
Yeah, I respect one tricks. Maze one. No Suzu, no Ice Block. Oh, save me from myself. That's all right. Yeah, I love Singapore. Can we get a Singapore in the chat? Big up Singapore. They're down 1 right now. We can be strong and brave. Main. Surgeon low. Sad. I'm not gonna get too into the nitty gritty, but like, look, if Joe's a Malga one trick, why did he use shout on full health 5v4 before he even got close enough to start shooting the Zarya? What was that about? Does anyone? I'm not trying to get too deep into the nitty gritty of things here, but like,
look, I feel like we're in a losing the forest for the trees situation here, Max.
Okay, I'll try to keep my perspective. What are we rushing? My Genji's pretty fighter for the second fight in a row. Pino Clean is rapidly, but I'm not even beating it. I'm just gonna give it away. Rapidly becoming my least favorite cleaning product. I don't want a happy birthday. I want a free sub. I want you to get a free sub as well. That works for me. No, this Finn can't be in this lobby because I'm going to China and Finn isn't. So there's no comparison to Finn here, guys.
This lobby is only for people going to China, unfortunately.
Yeah. Joe is going to China more so than where are we going, Joe? You had cover, bro. Joe! Let's get in there. God, that hero is hard to kill. Oh yeah, Perk, good shout. Thanks for the reminder. Shooting the Tsar bubble out of respect. They have clock. They clock us in spawn. I can't remember. Xavier, you're watching without sound, right? You can't alt track for me.
No,
Right. Accidentally pre-fired her.
I was also super not looking.
Okay.
Did they grab him the last fight?
They grabbed 2 fights ago. They don't have grab though. He's done nothing. Maybe he's like 60.
They blizzarded in the cage. They also don't have a main
They
now.
blizzarded in the cage. I don't know when they raid. I think they raid when before I beat it, so they probably have raid again. We use shout. Just gonna stand in this and shoot. And hopefully get beat. They're so close to like clock and Ray. This is such a dangerous situation for us, just stuck in the open. They have no Suzy Q though. Now lamp heal. Now we'll shoot the Tsar. Let's move the Tsar in. Maybe we can kill her.
Okay, Grav.
Let's get grabbed by the Tsar right before I beat. I'm gonna Ajax. I'm gonna Ajax. I'm gonna Ajax. Oh, no opportunity to Ajax. Group the Tsar in. Thought she didn't have Grav. If I have beat, she must have Grav. Because I didn't beat her first Grav. And I have to touch. And I can't. I don't know no Ollie rollouts. Well, I'm good for a touch, I guess. But only one. And no speed to it. Yeah, game losing. Is the range of the amp better than the attack speed? For sure. For sure the range of the amp is better. The range of the amp is insane. Like, everyone gets it, like, everywhere. Like, 150% increase on your amp circle is massive. But yeah, that round is just my fault. I just didn't get grabbed. We'll just win. Hey, don't hate on Joe. He did his best. He did his best. Sometimes your best isn't enough, but he tried. That map was like the hard one for Naga, you know? Like the big open one. He's next to. He's good for that. But attack speed is essentially Lucio's Tracer. I mean, you're Lucio, bro. You're an aura bot at all times. Don't delude yourself into thinking you can carry the game on Lucio with damage. It's not funny. Astro has deluded himself into it for years, and look where it's gotten him.
A multiple Overwatch League career.
Joe is actually fucking brain damaged. What is this? Why are we going this side? You're Malga, bro. Like, you want the close side. You want to stomp them. Oh my god, he's gone the ground.
Thank
He's
you,
got 2
Sunshine
hearts.
Bread, for the raid. Welcome, everyone.
Oh. Alright, I'll
I hope
stop
you had a good
complaining.
stream. But you just joined. You've just joined a bit of a masterclass here from Unter and his best friend Joe.
No! I'm pre-fighted. I'm pre-fighted in the masterclass. Joe, I know you've got 2 hearts pumping as one, but we need to get close to them, not far from them here. This is the free coaching of the day. If we play far away from them, we're fucked.
That's lesson 2 from the masterclass.
All right. You're a Malga one trick and you want to play on the other side of the map from them. I respect it. Just keep doing you, buddy. He wants to use his right-click long-range Malga gun. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's completely over. The masterclass is done.
Do you know why Unter hates Finn? No one will tell me. The answer's on Reddit.
It's his alt usage. Yeah, the answer's on Reddit. Oh my god, I'm all this one.
Sunshine Bread says, I don't engage with Australian people out of principle.
She's very principled. I have to respect that, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean,
I
what are
like
you going to do? Argue with someone's principles? I think not.
There was a great opportunity for an AJ there. Give Joe some coaching for free, 1 hour session. You know what, Joe? You've got 2 hearts, but at least one of them is a heart of gold, brother. Keep it up. Let's go. Let's go touch point. They have clock. He's not touching point.
Starting to feel like it'd be easier some of these fights if you weren't in the grav.
I think that me being in the grab is all part of the plan, but
Okay.
we actually have built no Malga, no Torb, no Genji ult in that round, so that was just really tough. No, I actually got nothing but respect for Joe. He just wants to go the other side of the map from him every fight, like, but he doesn't touch the point. Oh, all right. Let's see if
no
the Korean games are back.
No fried egg for me, please, Chef Toby.
Can I have a fried egg? Or
Unter would
did I
like a
lose
fried egg
points
though.
after tossing that? Wait, it still says next match in 6 minutes. Like, I thought you said we were like 8 minutes while I was still in
We
queue.
were. I think somebody said the timer went up, so we might just be in an infinite time situation.
Okay, I guess it's just like, surely I have time for another game with Joe then, right? Like,
sounds like my breakfast might be getting close already as well.
ooh, is that the no fried egg situation?
Yeah, well, I presume
You
if we're in
open
a
loop
fried
boxes.
egg asking situation, now it means also everything else is nearing readiness.
What's in the loot boxes? Wait, why do I have 24 of them? How do you get these?
It's your masterclass, mate. You tell me.
Is this just like the Overwatch 1 loot boxes back again?
Why does OC Masters look so arse? Nobody can see the level of Overwatch, Salem.
Yeah, delusional take right there.
For all you know, this could actually just have been a rerun of Falcons versus ZETA Division.
Impossible to see the level, so reasonable. Jeez. This shit is this is actual ass.
Will I be playing OWCX tonight? CX? No. I'm going to be...
What's OWCX?
It's the name of my club on Faceit for the ranked pugs.
What's a club?
A club is just like it's just like a community group on Faceit. So then people from the same club, they can all just join the lobby together and 5-stack essentially. And then you can all play together, or if there's only 3 of you, 4 of you, whatever, you can like queue up together. And you play at anyone else in ranked pugs as well. Sometimes you run into other clubs. I think like my club has played Hattie's club has played for Pep's club. And you get like points and elo like you would normally in the pugs, and you can win like Faceit points and prizes and stuff like this.
See. That sounded like an ad.
Yeah, I mean, we are literally sponsored by them right now.
Yeah, well, I don't condone that.
Maybe we should actually do that in all of our future sponsored segments, where me and Chris give the pitch, and then you just say you don't condone it at the end.
I mean, that was pretty much the equivalent of what my most recent performance in the advert was from memory, so...
It wasn't that bad. It was really fine.
It was pretty shocking.
It was, I feel like that's just the nature of recording anything. Where you record something and the immediate feeling you are filled with after the recording is, I hate everything about myself and that was the worst thing. I need it to never be shown to the public.
Post-ad clarity.
Yeah, like it's just...
God knows how my viewers feel.
That's why Hunter's not turned the stream off. Because if he turns the stream off, he'll get that situation where he has to face...
Post-ad clarity is going to literally eat me alive.
Well, you beat the Peps Club last night?
Massive.
Nice.
No taper.
Is the lack of seeing the level of Overwatch maybe part of why TU isn't going to China? Yes. It's also really hard to see the level of Overwatch if you're not allowed to go to the Overwatch event.
You tell them, Speedy. Get into eugenics if you can.
Our chats are different places.
Yeah, my chat's more comfortable with the Proud Boys thing than yours is. That's all I'll say. Did you see the Proud Boys comment in the Reddit thread?
Yes.
It was so Reddit. It was so Reddit. Actually,
I think
Like,
you'll find.
unreal. This stream is sponsored by OWCS.
I think.
Welcome
to the official co-stream, the #1 place.
Yeah, welcome to the official co-streams of OWCS Asia, where personal bias is checked at the door and everybody keeps a respectful place.
Are you tired of feeling uncomfortable while watching Overwatch? Then boy, do I have a stream for you.
Awesome. I feel like I'm actually pushing it now. Like we're 5 minutes in. Like surely the main broadcast is going to start.
I really need to piss as well. So it's still actually 5 minutes on the clock. There's 5 minutes on the clock.
Has it gone up? It's gone up again. No, it's actually gone up again. Like I've been in queue for fucking 5 minutes, and it was like 6 before.
Some kind of looping clock situation.
Should I make a politics channel in my Discord? Because currently we have like 3 transgender polls per day. Like, if we could keep that in a politics channel, I feel like that would be better. Then we could talk about our T1 DPS as well.
In the politics channel?
Yeah. I think he feels Finn is the weak link on what could otherwise be a potential top contention team. And Finn does have some real questionable ults and decision making sometimes. Like, my thought followed by me supporting my thought with my opinion that was the basis for the initial thought. Like, answer the question, Unter. What? I'm a white dude for Harris, Speedy. I have my white dudes for Harris t-shirt out back. And I voted 53 times in Pennsylvania. And I love coconuts. And science is real.
No way Unter has the tracer tune. These bots are getting cooked.
Are people asking something in chat? I can't see it. If there's a question in chat right now, I can't see it.
Science is real? Yeah. But only the science that supports your pre-existing views.
Lobotomies, Jelly Misu. I think we should bring back the lobotomy.
Well, one thing about lobotomies is you often hear very few complaints from the patients afterwards.
I don't even think that's true.
I'm once again going to be employing the I'm only using science that supports my pre-existing point of view tech.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, I remember I think it was like a psych course or something at uni, some fake subject. And there was like a week on, why did you agree to guest coach the Diamond team I coach? Is it Victims or the other one? I didn't agree to it. I got paid to do it. There's a difference.
It was a book.
You signed up for something and won a raffle or something like that.
Yeah, you want a giveaway.
You want a raffle. Yeah, you want a giveaway through Faceit, and they're giving away my labor in exchange for like giving me money or something. Trust me, I don't want to do it. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, I'm as unhappy about this as you are. Anyway, back to the lobotomy thing. I remember doing some fake subject at university where it was like they were talking about like asylums and how like the death of the asylum, and it was like, I don't know if this was all bad, like the treatment prospects for schizophrenia haven't gotten that much better for people that are treatment resistant. Like, it seemed kind of shitty locking people up and such, but like at the same time, like the treatment outcomes for people that just wind up being homeless and shit like that, No, you're kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't. You know what I mean?
It's actually one of the hardest things to deal with when you have people who are suffering from this, but they are just refuse treatment because you get in a situation where you can't help them anymore, and then it's just a what
it's
do you
like
do?
psychotic mental illness generally is
Yeah.
like just you are just so fucking cooked if you're not like one of the lucky few that is not treatment resistant and the treatment outcomes actually work for you. Why did people do lobotomies? Just for the fun of it, like for the love of the game, Jelly Misu is my understanding. You know, they thought like ice pick through a part of your brain that's responsible for like thought, like that chops.
Originally, it was a pretty broad strokes fix to a lot of problems.
All right, I've popped with 1 minute on the timer, so it's better be a cough. It's King's Row, and I've got Obama as my support duo. Now let me be clear. We need a full push into full hold, or just get full held here.
All right, I'm gonna go to the toilet. I'll leave you and Obama in charge.
Mm. Mm. I remember Jelly Misu saying that actually. I'm in your game right now. I'm bookshelf. Legit just got money for you to tell me that. Welcome back, brother. Thank you very much. G type 0 with O. All right, let's close this one out, chat. This is the one. He's got the Rhino Winston skin, bro. Like we can't lose. Dead to form. Dead to ram. Touch point, touch point, touch point. He's fine. She's not. I can boop here. Just keep touching point. Just keep doing your job. It's a full cap. It's a full cap. It's a full cap. We got this. Did we ever kill the Tracer? Yeah, she died. Jelly Misu is scared of black people. Unbelievable. In this day and age, Jelly Misu, in this day and age, grow up.
I'm back.
What the fuck? He just hooked. Oh. I'm getting